Alright, we'll be starting stream in just a moment. Just gotta make some adjustments on YouTube's end, and then I think it will be happy enough to continue. Alright. Hmm. Yep. Alright, cool. There is that. Alright, everyone, welcome to today's stream. I am your host, I guess, host with the most, Tech Gamer, and we're going to be doing something before we actually start streaming. Um, got a little bit of, I got a gift that came in for a while. Let me actually just show you guys. It's probably best I do that, right? So, hey there. Um, got a bit of a gift that came in today. And we're going to go ahead and unbox this bad boy before we start playing the game. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and do that. In order for me to do that, I actually need something else. So we're going to go ahead and use a program that I use to unbox things. It is called Iriun webcam. So the cool thing about this is that the Iriun webcam takes something like your phone. I also can use something like this. This one, I gotta replace the screen on this, but it usually takes something like your phone, whether it's a foldable like this one, a flip phone like this one. Well, I guess both are foldables, but unless you have that or a rigid back phone, uh, you pretty much can use any smartphone as a webcam. So let's go ahead and do that. So basically, you just take that app right here, the webcam app, and when this activates, look at that. Look at that. See? Oh yeah, you probably don't see this, guys. Let me actually do this for you guys. Display capture. Well, we'll do main display. Hey, well, look at this. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Now, I'm going to say this now. This is actually going to be temporary. I will not be using this for future streams. So, let's go ahead and do this. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Boop. Goes the weasel. And you know what? Yeah, let's just switch over to the main display so that way you guys can actually see it. And boop. And huzzah. Alright, welcome to our main display. You see a bunch of brown, and don't worry guys, it is not simply because it is like that, it's because I have the camera here. But yeah, look at this. We got something here. This is a bit on the close side here. I don't think we can zoom out, that's just the thing. But yeah, I received this from a, I guess, giveaway that I did on another streamer's channel, and I happened to have won. So yeah, and from here, it finally came in today. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at what's inside here and kind of see what we got. I already know what I got, but you know, to give you guys the experience. All right, let's do this. So we're gonna flip it up. Oh, look at that little message here. Tech. Let me see if I can do this real quick. I'm going to see if I could try to undo it. Ah, look at that. We got ourselves a little message. Get the experience, boys. A one-handed experience. Alright, so it says, Tech, thank you for all of the support. Low-key was hoping the sick dragon die would go to you. Keep up all of the great work, Chipsy and Age. Aww. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's see. Ooh, hello here. So we got like 2 of them here. That's actually cool. I suck at unboxings, by the way, if you've ever seen any of my past videos. I do a pretty bad job with them. But hey, doesn't mean we still can't try, right? Except we're trying them live. Alright, so we got 2 sets of, well, I guess we could say D&D dice, right? So, we got ourselves the Black Death polyhedral or polyhedral dice set, as well as the Dragon polyhedral dice set. Now, from what I understand, this one I think is like glow in the dark, which is really cool. And then, of course, we have these, which also are really cool too. Not gonna lie, dragons is like kind of my thing. I always loved dragons since I was young. Whether it's European dragons, Asian dragons, D&D style dragons. So this is what they pretty much look like. Oh, well look at that. That is really cool. Actually, it feels really good too. Nice and smooth. And like all of the like embossed stuff, so like all the stuff that's kind of like sunk in, it's actually like pretty nice. Can't even tell there's really sharp edges. And it's even like really nice to roll in the hand. What did I roll? A 5. I rolled a 5. Alright. Yeah, that's actually really cool. In fact, it is so cool that the camera can't handle it. Oh man. Yeah, no, these are actually really cool. You can see here there's like different types. So but yeah. Just look at those bad boys. And then of course, we're gonna go ahead and check these out too. Let me go ahead and do this. Make this a lot easier for me. There we go. All right. Another one. Dang, these are nice, dude. Dude, these are sweet. Very smooth. Something I actually do really like. Oh, hello there. Look at that. That's a 7, baby. All right. Oh yeah, that's my this is my cousin's processor. I still have still got some work to do with this. Got to find a good case for him, as well as a power supply. But yeah, that was pretty much the, again, this is pretty much the Black Death dice set, as well as the Dragon dice set. These are actually really cool, and you know what I'm going to do is I will go ahead and I will give a shout out to both Chipsy and Age. If you guys want to know where they are at, I actually will go ahead and post a link to their Discord. Well, I guess if they, yeah, I can send the link to their Discord as well as their Twitch channel. They actually do giveaways. I don't know how often, but they do giveaways, and they are free giveaways. This just happens to be one of the things that was given away, but you know, they also play Magic the Gathering, so they will have other goodies for you guys if you just simply follow their channel. But yep, I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of here, and we're gonna go ahead and hop into our game. Man, this is awesome. Now, when it's time for me to play D&D, at least I'll have something. Or who knows, maybe I could just like create my own card game that actually utilizes these different types of dice. Or dice. And I managed to break the casing off of one of these. Man, there's like no shortage of weirdness with me. Yeah, that's really cool. I love that. Gotta figure out where they get these like stickers too. That's cool. I love that. Alright. Let's put the audio on and have you guys enjoy your sesh. Boop. Oh yeah, oh, almost forgot. We'll give this game some time to kind of like spawn in. Oh yeah, I've been doing some grinding as of last night. We're almost at 100 hours here, and I noticed that Steam is also saying that we're over 100 hours. Doesn't make sense, but you know, that's why you rely on the in-game stuff. Alright, while that is happening, let's hop on. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. And let me go here. Alright. Sweet. Okay, actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and do this. You guys will see some other stuff there. That's perfectly fine. That'll be for maybe possibly another time. Alright. Actually, while there's only just me on here, at the very least, here on both, I guess, YouTube and both YouTube and Twitch, I can get away with stuff like this, I guess. Yep, we could do that. There we go. Sweet. And then for Twitch, we're going to release that a little bit later. Okay. Let's do the sesh ID. Alright. Alright, lobby ID. Alright. Mike Bravo. 6. Papa. 99. Umbrella 5. See, Mike Bravo 6, Papa 99, Umbrella 5. Perfect. We'll do that. And then we're also going to say no.
Welcome
to time.
tech_gamer_25. Hope you are having a good day.
Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, so we have our sesh ID, just in case you guys ever want to join. But yeah, it's time for me to kind of like reveal this. So, welcome again for those who are here. If you guys are not, you're just coming in, that is perfectly fine. But since we are officially at level 100, at least 100 I should say, this also means that I will be explaining what I am going to be doing from this point forward. So from this point forward, I am going to do what I call a Hunter for Hire. So Hunter for Hire for me was something I did in World. I started it in World, and basically I go around and help people complete main quests, so story quests. If you have a monster that's really hard and you're having trouble fighting it, then I will be there to help you fight the monster and beat it. It is something that I actually really enjoyed because I basically help people in low rank, high rank, and master rank for Monster Hunter World. And in here, until we get master rank, if we do, then I'll be helping with that as well. I've kind of settled on the Ebony Odogaron, or Guardian Ebony Odogaron that is, outfit, just because this outfit actually is pretty insane with the burst skill, and because I have 3 levels of Heartbreaker, and of course some other things here as well, and the ambush. I'm basically just like a wound creating fiend. At least that's what I think. In all reality, both the Zoshia Glaive and the Zoshia dual blades that I have actually do really good work.
Come here. I've got an announcement.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't really use this glaive as much as I really want to. Just mainly because I'm trying out all the other stuff. And I've been upgrading a whole bunch of weapons too. Now, let's see, what do we have here? What's the latest scoop? Alright, when I came in 3 stings and King of a Faraway Sky. Alright, conditions need to be Hunter rank 9 or higher. Gotcha. Faraway Sky, you need to at least be Hunter rank 31. Oh. Okay. These are event quests. Gotcha. Nice. Sweet. Alright.
Okay, see you later.
But yeah, while we're here, let's actually do this. Get our login bonus. We always want to get the login bonus.
I heard from the others.
But yeah, like, this has been a really cool game. I've been absolutely immersed in it. I cannot really praise this game enough. Like, I think they went out of their way. And, oh yeah, here's my Sacred. He has a new name now. Instead of Sacred, it's Shadow. All we need to do now is just give him, like, akimbo pistols or whatever weapon you want to give him. And some of those signature shoes that, you know, that one little hedgehog wears. And boom, the ensemble will be complete. Alright. So let's see here. Do we want this or do we not? I mean, actually, we should be trying to make some Ardian weapons, because during my grinding adventures last night, actually, I should say this morning, to be honest, a lot of the hunts that I was going on with the guys from another stream, they were basically hunting a bunch of monsters with like Ardian parts as the rewards. In fact, I kind of actually need to do the same myself. I'm not gonna lie. Jin Dahad is here. We also need to try to solo him too. Ooh, look at that, dude. And I've been getting really lucky with the, what is it, with the actual like parts too. The gems and everything else. I've been getting really lucky with those, which is really nice. Ooh, I need a Rathian Ruby. I'm surprised it's not showing up under that. Maybe it's the lower one that I need to go for. That's the Rathalos Ruby. Let's see here. Arkveld, we still need to go for it. We actually did make some progress on armor sets as well. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, we are officially starting the Hunter for Hire, as well as, well, the unboxing I just did. Actually really cool. I'll be posting a picture on my Discord on that. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't, I do have a Discord. You know what? Let me just show you guys, so that way you guys can see. I got a Discord right here. It's called the Gaming Den. We actually have we got a couple people here. So look at that. We're already getting some people. It's a bit empty, I see. But you know, that's fine. That's why I'm hoping to get you guys to come in, so that way you guys can see it. And, yeah. I also see that the thing did not update. That's perfectly fine. I'll work with that. I'll be posting that in just a moment. But yeah, I got some stuff here for Monster Hunter. I got some stuff for Destiny 2 and for Elden Ring. So if there's a game that you want me to put on here to add onto the group, then definitely let me know. We got some stuff here, like the general stuff. And then this is my stuff here, so that way you guys can stay up to date. But yeah, so you know, link is in my Twitch channel, so definitely do that. And it's also in the description of my YouTube, since we're streaming there as well. But yeah, now without further ado, let's continue. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and do some grinding with our investigations. Actually,
Of course. Come back anytime.
hold on. I actually want to check here. Let's go here. I want to see if that guy arrived. For those who don't know, there's usually a dude that arrives on this, or in this area, I should say. And he actually gives some pretty good stuff, so let's see. He's here.
Wow.
So
they
is the
sure got
horror
you
show.
fast.
The horror show is here too. Everything pop, please. Yeah, we'll just wait for everything. See, it's slowly loading in.
Don't be shy.
Alright.
Have a look.
Ooh, hello there.
Hope it serves you well.
Alright. We're just gonna buy everything here. I mean, to be honest, this is like the best way to actually get stuff in this game, instead of crafting it.
Here. It's all yours.
Ooh. Okay. It's also a really good way of getting weapons that you don't have, too.
Here. It's all yours.
Sweet.
Alright.
Alright, so we asked for medicinal items. So medicinal items would definitely help. This is going to be like healing items, buffs, stuff like that. Equipment items are going to usually be material that goes towards making armor and or weapons. And then miscellaneous is just that, it's random stuff that you could trade in for money. Right now, Since I'm usually never in short supply, this is probably because I go with medicinal or equipment material, but yeah, it's always good to have this.
All right. Be seeing you.
Sweet. Yo, what's
If
up,
you
man?
like the content, follow the channel.
Howdy.
How's it going there, Golay? It's going pretty good.
I'll let you know when the next round.
Actually, believe it or not, Golay, we did a earlier this stream. We actually did an unboxing. I was actually unboxed this right here, and it was actually from another streamer. I ended up winning their giveaway, so we ended up getting these sick pair of dice, and this one as well, Dragon and this Black Death. Really cool too. It was a free giveaway, but yeah. Maybe you have a girlfriend watching your effect. Who knows, you know? Who knows? No, she's, even if she was, it'd be kind of hard for me to actually really do anything because the streamer actually happens to live in California, so, and she's already taken. Actually, they're pretty cool people, to be honest, at least from what I've seen on stream. Pretty nice personality. I'm pretty sure if we all met in real life, we would have a blast together. And, oh yeah, since you're here, we finally hit 100. I didn't hit it in this stream, it just started, but I was grinding with another streamer last night to this morning, and pretty much was able to get to 101, so now I could officially, from this point forward, start doing what I call the Hunter for Hire, which is basically like a small little thing that I did back in Monster Hunter World, where I would go in, check like original assignments from other people, missions that were getting people stuck, so to speak, and helping them out. But increase the volume? No problem. If you're talking about the mic, then it just may need to be a little bit closer to the mic, because actually the mic is maxed out. Unless you're talking about game volume, then I can actually increase the game volume for sure. Let me see. Test, test. Is that better or not? Let me see here. Yep. You can't hear me clearly. Interesting. Let's see. Let me go ahead and delete the mic, and I'll redo it. One moment. I guess that's fine. Alright, so how is that? Is that better? Or is it still the same? Alright, perfect. Alright, yeah, that's probably what it was. I just basically undid it and then added it back. I'm doing good. We're going to go ahead and continue grinding. Now that we're at level 100, things are going to be a lot easier. I'm also trying to get what they call armor spheres in this game. So, if you've played Monster Hunter before, whether it's an older version or the most recent one being World, you get upgrade materials, and you can get something called armor spheres. Let me see if I can get there. Yeah, here, from box. So you get what they call armor spheres, and basically what these are is that they help to level up your gear. I'm actually rocking with the base level for this, which is at 1. Monster Hunter Wilds. I believe it should be in the stream from Stream Elements or something. Should be saying it. But yeah. So yeah, like basically we're gonna try to see if we can get more of these, so that way we can level up our gear. But I mean, we've been doing really good with the base level. Let me see here. Yeah, that's insane that I could just do this and okay. Yo, that's insane. Okay, how much it would take all of that and all of that? Okay, I am definitely broke in this department too. It seems that the only way to truly get more of this, I guess,
See you later.
is to finish like small little quests. Alright, so he is actually he is our pop-up tent guy, so while we're out in the field, we can actually pop little tents here and there. Let's see. Hey, Comic, how's it going, man?
Welcome Comic Zone 1234. Hope you are having a good day.
Temnoceron monsters. What are Temnoceron monsters? Alright, complete all Monster Hunter bounties. I guess we should find out. Let's find out.
9,000!
Ah, yes. Thanks.
Welcome Blurb. Hope you are having a good day.
Done already?
Earlier, I guess the beginning of my stream. Let me actually show you. As I was showing Goatley. I did an unboxing earlier in this stream on both YouTube and here on Twitch. I ended up getting these in the mail today. They actually came from a streamer that I was a part of, and I ended up winning their little their community giveaway, and it was a free one. But yeah, I got like a nice little heartfelt letter from them, as well as some dice. So when I can get back into D&D, I can actually be able to have 2 sets of dice with me. So funny you should mention that, Comic. I'm doing good. My dad's been like up and down lately. I think he's just getting over something that was going on through his system. But I've been staying up since last night. In fact, I didn't really go to sleep until about like 9 a.m. Just because I generally don't sleep at night anymore. I pretty much just stay up the whole night, and when I was going to go to bed, he wasn't feeling very good, so I stayed up and kind of helped him out with some calls and stuff like that. But yeah, he's doing better today. I think whatever it is finally working its way out. Alright. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. But thanks for asking, though. Alright, so let's get rid of that. We can keep the jerky on us. Keep the demon drugs there. And we'll stock up on that again. We'll just craft some more if we have to. Alright, let's do that. And if we're going to go for Ray Dow, he's actually going to be more beneficial. It's more beneficial to have ice on us. Let's see. The Baloney monster has really good deco and raw. Jin, I need to get more. I need to get a stronger version of that weapon. Let's see. Like, how's everything going with you guys? Hope family life is good for you guys. Alright, let's see.
What are we making today?
What is it that we need exactly? Alright, so we need to go get Fulgur Anjanath, Fang Plus to complete that and complete this. I will complete that that line, and that'll be another addition to our collection. We need to definitely farm Soshia, and I need to farm Mitsune. At this point in time, it looks like I'm just basically going through and getting all of the weapons. I don't know why, but it just seems like I'm doing that now. In fact, we're about to do that here.
Alrighty.
Let's go ahead and grab this.
Perfection.
All right. And you know what? I actually do want to try that. Let's do that. I want to try the Arkveld. That Arkveld glaive looks really cool. Plus, we're getting enough of those tickets anyways that it's not much of a problem. Alright, we do need... What is it here? Fulgur Talons. So we need to go after Fulgur Anjanath. Then we need to go after Ray Dow for his Bolt Gem and Plate. We need this entire thing. I want to get... Ebony Odegarin, man. This dog is not letting me get what I need from him. Okay. Oh? Ooh, okay. That's good.
Ready to
We
get
can actually make some upgrades.
Alrighty.
Oh, dude.
Perfect.
We can actually complete
Ads
this?
coming. Subscribe to the channel if you want ads no more.
Oh, let's do this. We're going to complete this. Another
I'm ready to
addition
work.
to my fine collection of weapons.
Perfection.
Oh, dang.
If you like the content,
Hey
follow
there.
the channel.
Chilling like a big Bob Dylan, huh?
Yo.
Or is it chilling like a villain? Looking pretty good tonight, yeah. Believe it or not, it's probably because of the amount of sleep I've actually had. It's been rough for me in terms of sleep. I always make the joke that what is sleep, just because I don't really sleep at night like most normal human beings. In fact, my friends like to say I'm not normal, which at this point I'm just gonna pretty much say I'm okay with. Is this something that I should be proud of? Probably not, but you know, why would I care at this point? It's so late now, trying to care. Okay, so we just crafted this Arkveld. We just crafted this Arkveld glaive. I really like how each of the glaives look, and it seems like we're already on roll to get all the final versions of these glaives anyway, so why not keep collecting them, right? Let's see here. So, that's a really good question. I'm going to say this, 50% is just because my personal choice. Possibly
Welcome
not normal.
Donald Russell 9090.
Possibly
Hope
not normal.
You are having a good
Yeah.
day.
So, let me let you guys know while I'm trying to find the right stuff here for this glaive. So, the reason why I basically don't sleep at night anymore and I sleep pretty much in the morning is because I think this kind of stems back when I was in college. I will always make a reference to it. I won't blame it though. So, you might hear me jokingly blame college as the culprit behind it, but I will say like the reason why I don't really sleep at night, so to speak, and the times I usually go to sleep are between like 4 to 5 in the morning, is because during college I didn't really get sleep. What ended up happening is that when I was a full-time student, I was a full-time student and a full-time night shift worker. So at best, I would get maybe 2 hours of sleep max, and that was consistent. And that happened for about 1.5 to 2 years. And my mindset was always in the realm of, hey, if you want to have some extra time to sleep or you want to have some extra time to yourself, try to get the entire week's worth of work done so that way you can have a little bit of time of reprieve. And that's what I stuck with. I stuck with the idea of just trying to get all my work done. It would result in a lot of stress because if you're a full-time student in college, that means you typically have at the very minimum 4 classes. And trying to get all those assignments done while also trying to be able to get enough sleep to go to work later on that day, it doesn't always translate very well. And I kind of learned how to deal with the madness enough to be able to essentially enjoy no sleep or very little sleep. And I was so used to that I just looked at it and I was like, okay, I guess we're good now. and that's like that part of me hasn't left. It's still with me to this very day. So my Wednesday through Saturday schedule is from 11 a.m. to about 9:30 p.m. And
Welcome, Great Man Gaming. Hope
and-
you are having a good day.
usually about an hour after that is when I will start streaming. So it used to be like 15 minutes after. But I looked at that and I said, yeah, I can't do that. I need maybe like at least a little bit of like 30 minutes or something. I will say it's a good thing that I do work from home, because when that does happen, I can at least like give myself 30 minutes of like rest, so to speak, by either getting up, doing something else, taking a nap, or whatnot. But yeah, it gives me some idea. Yeah, the dice are actually really cool. I gave them a shout out on YouTube, but since you guys are here, if you want to give this lovely couple some love, I would definitely suggest this. So this is like my shout out to them. They are called Grimy and Gaming. Believe it or not, I kind of like hopped on their channel because I noticed that they were playing Monster Hunter and they liked Magic. And as someone who used to play Magic, mainly by myself because I didn't really have friends who actively played it, if you guys want to, it's 100% up to you guys. But if you want to share some love with them, hop on over there, let them know what's up, and go from there. I mean, I love to be able to like give people praise where it's due, and I mean, for what it's worth, they're really cool people, very down to earth. But yeah, I don't think you guys came here to hear me ramble, right? You're here to see some hunts. So let's do that. Let's go on some hunts. I need some items anyways, so that way we can make some more weapons, get some more armor pieces done, and well, as to such. But you know what? Let's give some of those event quests. I've seen some event quests here, so let's give these a chance. I want to see what these are about. A Game of Threes is rampaging in the Windward Plains. It's disturbing. Here we go. Client. Oh, I can't voice her. That's just weird. Okay, fine. We'll do Eric. I already know Eric has a voice in here, but for the time being, he's gonna have a different voice. Let's say he's sick today. We don't know nearly enough about the more powerful Guardians yet. I'll gladly give you some unique equipment parts if you can find out more. Just make sure you're fully prepared before you head out. Nice. Thanks, Donald. And you know what? Believe it or not, it is really cool to kind of see that, like, I think that's what it's all about. Like, I know with, like, my friends in real life and people that I've met, I could tell you a really good story, actually, that shocked my friend. And I just think that he doesn't really truly know, like, the type of person that I am. So, a fun fact about me. Because I live in Florida, I happen to live in one of the many states that jury duty happens to be a thing. And I don't know why, but every single time that season comes around when they're getting people to try to be elected to be part of the juror, I always get picked. And I'm like, come on, I don't want to go to this stupid thing, man. It's like kind of boring in my opinion. But I will say, some of the cases that came up were pretty cool. Of course, for legal reasons, you can't really talk about that kind of stuff until it's over. But I will say that it was really cool to see this because, you know, typically if you've ever served jury duty, you always usually get compensated for your time, and it's usually based off of, I believe it's federal minimum wage. And of course, it's not like you're always doing this stuff. Sometimes you may not be picked, sometimes you may. And this dragon thwarts me. Please land. Land, my dude. Screw this. I'm not dealing with this. There we go. But yeah, like I was actually in the process of serving jury duty. And what was cool about it is that you get like a debit card here in Florida. And when you get the debit card, they usually give you based off of the amount of days you were there. And I happened to be there for the entire week. I just happened to be chosen for it, and I was like, alright, cool, whatever. And I'll tell you now, that was the roughest week that I served on jury duty, because what was very interesting about that day was when they chose me, and these people, this goes to show how smart these like attorneys are. I was very, very tired because it happened to be that I had to show up for jury duty at 6 a.m. and oh my gosh, bro, this dragon is on some... What is he on? I had to show up at jury duty at 6 in the morning, and mind you, this is me coming like an hour off of whatchamacallit, work. And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep because I have to go to the court system at like 6 in the morning, so I'm not sleeping. Dude, character. I think my character's scared of living. I think he is. Oh well. Anyways. So, I ended up going to courts. Went there, served as jury, or as juror, I should say. Jury, I wish. Served as juror. And after I got the debit card, I ended up hanging out with my friends later on that weekend when I had my natural time off. And Mother of Mary, I swear this dragon is going to get it. Just wait. Come here, my dude. That's right. Alright, now that you can allow me to talk for 2 seconds, Rathalos. So yeah, like, we were going to Cece's Pizza. Just enjoying our time, hanging out. And I ended up seeing a homeless couple. They had like a couple kids there, and one in the carriage. I felt bad, as one would typically. And when I looked at the sign, I kind of asked some questions, because, you know, when something that you guys probably should be careful with is that just because someone is on the side of the road does not necessarily mean that they're actually homeless. There are actually people who do this for a living where they will pretend to be homeless, but there are some tall tale signs that you can clearly see that translate to, yeah, they're definitely going through a rough patch. And I happened to see that. And I was like, you know what, I kind of feel bad for these guys. So I ended up giving them the debit card that I was given from the courts. And the cool thing about those cards is that those cards already come preloaded and they're already activated. So you don't even need to worry about having to call a number to activate it. And my friend just looks at me. He's like, well, how much money's on there? I said, oh, $100. It's like, $100, man? That's quite a bit. Are you sure you're not gonna need that? I said, why would I? I mean, I already get a paycheck from work, so why would I need that? He's like, that's just a lot of money. I'm like, dude, sometimes you just don't need to worry about that stuff. Like, you know what? There's a reason why stuff like that happens. And, you know, you're there to help others. And that's what I believe in. Ooh, nope. You're not doing that to me. I know you from a past game. Your ancestors have taught me the ways of dealing with your BS. But yeah, like that's so. He basically watched me legitimately like give $100 away to people who are having it rough, and that is something like I firmly believe in. Like, definitely help others where you can. But I'm also the type of person that will also say that if we're in a restaurant and you happen to be a waiter or waitress and you're not doing a good job, you will not get a tip from me. I am a firm believer in work for your wages, like work for your tip. So if you're doing a good job, if you keep showing up, noticing that we're low on our drinks, or maybe you notice that, hey, something doesn't seem right, or just generally asking, no problem. I have no problems giving you a tip. But if you are the type of person who, or if you've ever met those type of people that just show up, they're just kind of there, and at the end, well, let's just say at the end, they basically are just there to collect the check and expect gratuity. Yeah, don't expect anything from me. And this is like where I had debates where with my friends, because they believe, oh, you should tip them regardless. And I'm like, why? Why tip them if they're actually going to not really be good to you, right? I mean, it is something that's fairly controversial, I think, in my opinion. Just because everyone wants to at least try to help. But, I mean, if you're not going to... here we go. Stupid dragon, stay out of the air, man. If you're going to be the type of person that only comes up just to take our order, and then see that we're low on drinks and not do anything about it, and you're going to expect me to give you a tip? Don't. that's my answer. Just don't. And there are times where I've actually been thoroughly pissed and upset with our waiter or waitress because that's all they do. They just exist. And that goes with anything in general. Like, I expect the same in return. So like, if I'm not doing a good job to someone and I expect a tip and you don't tip me, okay, well maybe it's because I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I need to do something better. And I've had that happen to me where I've had, at work at least, not outside of work, but at work at least, I've actually had some people who were telling me, hey, maybe you could have done this a little bit better. Maybe you could have done that a little bit better. Because I don't disagree with how you handled that, but I think it could have been handled better. And I'm like, all right, that's fair. And as a result, I asked, what exactly did I do wrong in that situation, in that problem, in the exchange? And, I mean, they told me. I mean, I'll tell people, don't be afraid to tell me if I did something wrong. Point it out. Because I'm super happy to try to learn and get better. So, I mean, if you don't tell me, my theory is if you don't tell me, how am I supposed to know? Right?
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure that goes for all you guys, right? Where it's like, if I don't tell you that you're doing something wrong, how are you supposed to know that you're doing something wrong, right? If you want to get better, you got to be called out first. And to me, that's what I think people should do. Of course, there are ways to call people out. You shouldn't just say, hey, you're doing something wrong and you're stupid for it. No. That's definitely not the way to handle that. Because then at the same time, I'll look at you and say, oh, really? Coming from someone who doesn't know how to tell me I'm doing something wrong.
You have everything?
So, yeah. Like, I've kind of grown up on the idea of not being afraid to say something, but at the same time, I've also been the type of person that even by my own family will say, that's a bit brash. Like, wait, how you did that was a bit rough, or a bit of a brute. And
There!
that's when I think to myself, like, maybe I should do something a little bit different. Or if I don't believe that I'm doing something wrong, and I think that it was fairly handled well, then hey, that's exactly how I'm gonna see it. But that doesn't mean that I still won't keep into consideration what you say, because honestly, I do. I keep that like in the back of my mind. Oh dang it! I didn't hold down long enough. All right. Sweet. Here we go. Bird, get wrecked. Dang. Oh, this poor bird, man. Yeah, I mean, I probably would be doing that too. Except, no. I will exclusively do that. Alright, let's get rid of this tail. Ooh, right in the face too. Alright. Ooh, nice, there we go. They're not live. You know, they're not live right now. So, that's the reason why I kind of say give them some love. But I will let you know, if anything, what I could also do to you guys too, I think this is a pretty good opportunity. Give me some time. I'll actually give you a link if it works. I'll give you a link to their Discord. Or if you want, you can actually follow them, and when they do go live, you can actually join them. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, sirree. Oh, this poor chicken, man. Yeah, this poor chicken is not happy with life. This is the cool thing about glaives, guys. If you haven't played as an insect glaive user in this game, yep. That's all I have to say, yep. We're just basically bullying this poor chicken. Ooh. Ooh. That blast. Come on, dude. I am right now a shark. I'm just smelling the wounds off of this poor bird. We're eating well tonight, boys. And the bug Pokemon takes the victory using Drill Peck, or just Drill.
That's my partner.
Oh, look at that. We even got the tail right next to it. Oh man, picture perfect. This is the picture perfect moment here. Let's just take this too. Alright. Dang, dude. Oh yeah, did I tell you guys? We have a sacred over here that I finished creating. If you guys want to see the actual picture, then hop onto my Discord. I do have that on my Twitch channel, so if you want to join, you can feel free to. It is a little bit bare right now, but we actually do have, we got a couple people. So see, we got a couple people here who have joined. So if you guys want to join, feel free to. The link to it is in my Twitch profile, as well as on YouTube if you happen to be there. But yeah. They do have a schedule. Grammy and Gaming do have a schedule on when they're live. So I would definitely suggest to check. If they have it on their profile. I have not checked that yet. But that's only up to you guys. I definitely try to give them love where possible. I can tell that they're trying to move up, they're trying to make it. And I mean, unlike my situation, I do work full time. The person who actually streams that, the hostess, she doesn't. She's actually in between jobs, so I kind of feel bad. And I mean, for situations like that, or you know, for general things, I actually do have a little thing that I will be doing in the future once my finances are a little bit more under control.
Understood.
At the moment, but I do plan on doing a unique type of giveaway. It's actually going to be a sub giveaway, and you know what? Let's talk about that, guys. Let's talk about it since you guys are online. I will be doing a sub giveaway, and basically what that entails is that what I will do is that I will go to people who are already either of affiliate status or higher, and I will be putting them on a list, and these are usually people that I am following. If I happen to be following you at the same time and you happen to have like a subscribe button or a donations link to something for you, then what I will do is I will have a wheel like I have in my past streams with Destiny and even this game, where I'll have a wheel, and basically that wheel will be full of people that I currently follow and that are affiliate status or higher. And what we will do is we will have a random person get chosen from that, and we will also have another wheel determining how many subs get gifted to them. So if you actually happen to be streaming yourself and you are of that status, then your name could possibly be on that list, and you may actually get some random subs for me. Who knows? And this is kind of like my way of wanting to give to others, whether you're big or you're just starting off like me and trying to move up. I feel like you guys should get some level of support as well, and hopefully I'm wanting to do that at least once a month. It's not something I plan on doing all the time. Let me tell you, because that can get pretty costly. If you guys ever know how much it would cost, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I plan on doing at the very least. Ooh, Arkveld and Deshagama. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Ooh, double Rathian 2. Ooh, that's a really good choice as well. Right now, we got like some very solid options here. Ooh. Oh, a Gormagala. Okay. Hold on here. We got like we got really good options. I'm actually a little burdened right now, overburdened with all these options. But yeah, that's what I...
Now, are you
That's
prepared?
actually, that's one of the few, or one of the, like, couple to few, giveaways I would like to do.
I'll go on ahead then.
I also do have I have plans to do, like, free giveaways as well in the future. But for right now, I'm kind of holding off on that just because I'm trying to get everything situated with the channel first. Once the channel is officially, like, set up and ready to go, full throttle and all, then yes, I will definitely be doing giveaways. And I'm hoping to do something like that, like hopefully wanting to do that like once a month type of deal. Alright, let's see if we can get like ambush to pop off. There we go. Boop. Sweet, and it looks like my my Discord notification had just kicked in. Alright, so let's show you guys what makes this build so far pretty nasty. I'm actually trying to like round it out. As of right now, there's still some work that needs to be done with it, as to anything. But it is like getting really close to being finalized.
Another monster's horning in.
Alright. Perfect opportunity. Ooh, this is the pact. Crap, I didn't mean for... Well... Fine, I'll take you all on at one time. Let's go. No, that's fine. Let's go. Now I'm gonna go into Chihuahua mode and start biting everyone's ankles. Alright. We want to make sure we don't get absolutely bodied here, so what we're gonna do is kind of like back off a little bit. You know what? Oh, I am only asking for it right now. Let's do it. Let's bring the Arkveld in. Yo, Arkveld. I'm picking fights with everyone today. Let's bring them all in. Let's bring them all in. Oh, come on, dude. Number one. Oh boy, that's... Yep. Yep. That's right. We're picking fights with everyone today. Can we get a sneak attack? Nope. Okay. That's fine. So this Mantle, we definitely need to continuously attack. If we don't continuously attack, we will start losing HP. No, don't you dare leave. You know what, that's fine. That's fine. We got a monster here to fight. We'll let that Deshagama go for now. That's fine. Our abilities, our skills that we have are actually like super helpful with us right now. Alright. Perfect. So we want to eat this well done steak. This will give us full health, as well as stamina. This is basically an addition to our max potions, which is actually really crazy to think about that. If only we can activate our power up here. Thank you. We're not, I guess we're not. Our footing's bad. Oh wait, no, we don't want that. I want my potions. I want to use other stuff first before the max. There we go. Ooh. Alright, let's get some of this here. Whew. Alright, we definitely didn't want that.
Heels inbound.
Alright. The only thing about dual blades, though, that is kind of an issue, is the fact that it's really good at draining stamina. So it's like you want to kind of have that balance between attacking and dodging. And that is the problem with this particular monster too. Run, monster, or run, sacred, run. All right.
Moving to a new area.
Perfect. That's what we want. Oh, of course. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's fine. We'll stay here. Alright, so. What do we want to go for first? Oh, we could just harass him. But this Deshagama is way over here. That's fine. Actually, we got it. We got this.
Ads coming. Subscribe to the channel if you want ads no more.
Alright. Flash bomb. There we go. Nice. That's what we want to see. Nice. Alright, so we stay back here. We go ahead and drink. He'll eventually come over here and then get trapped. Perfect. And now we profit. Alright. Alright.
Get out of there.
Yeah. I wish. Dang it. I will say, like, Dual Blades has been an improvement since Worlds, but I honestly don't like the idea of being locked in any game.
We've been given more supplies.
Like, if I'm being locked into something in any game, I really don't like it. Like, it makes me want to use that less. But Dual Blades, once you get the rhythm, you're attracted to it. That's all I can actually say. Like, you are just attracted to it. Alright. This helps us at least gather our bearings here. Yep, we'll grab that. And then we will do our snack attack. Boop. Alright. Dang it. I also wish you could actually, I don't know. Alright. Nope. Stay away from that. That is so cool. Alright, if we have to, we can always switch to. I'm sorry, what in the hitbox was that? You didn't hit me there. Okay. Perfect. Always want to stay below them. There we go. Fine, that's fine. Thank you, bird. You actually came. Alright, so let's do this. This also does help when you have food buffs. Food buffs are basically things you should be doing. I don't, just because I'm also a dumb hunter. I definitely want to give myself that challenge. What would happen if I... Oh, come on. Yeah, we got him. There we go. Nice. Booyah. Let's gain that. There we go. Nice. Booyah. Now the tables have turned. Dual blades, we're letting them rip now. And basically you're just doing damage left and right. And because we have 2 levels of earplugs, we're not really worrying about this. Alright.
Heels inbound.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna stay away from that. Alright. Okay. Yep. Grab those so we can get wounds. We definitely want those. Okay. Perfect. Now we just need to get to his face. Woo. Oh my gosh. David is going in clutch on this. Let's go. If we can also get rid of this tail, that'd be nice too. Alright. Booyah. Oh, no. I guess. Just kidding. Nice. Let's do this. This is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Yep. All according to plan. Alright. Ooh, ouch. That must hurt. Couldn't be bothered. Definitely not me. Alright, let's get a couple stabby stabs here. A few stabby stabs. Alright, so he did get that. Alright, we're gonna knock him down. Nice. Alright. Let's do this. Buzzsaw. Alright. Definitely want to gain here. Alright. There we go. No tail. That means you're gonna have a bad time. So for those of you who do not know, if you have a monster who loses its tail, it loses its overall power by, I like to say, by half. But they definitely lose some. They do lose a decent bit of health too at the same time, because that tail is part of like essentially what keeps their health high. Oh, dude, you're not having a good time. Yeah, this is your weapon, bud. Yeah, fight fire with fire, as they say. Alright, let's go find that tail, because if we don't, we're not going to have any idea where it's at. We'll just lose it. Nice. I like that. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Dual Blades is like a type of weapon that's really good for causing parts, inflicting status ailments, and of the sort, but it's also really good at losing its sharpness. So it's like you kind of have to keep up with it. Insect Glaive is the same way if you're used to like using all the big hitting, like all hard hitting combos. So having something like your Wiggly Leechies, the bugs in this game that give you constant regen of stamina, having those would be really useful, as well as energy drinks and other items that help with stamina. Skills like Constitution, Constitution, Stamina Surge, stuff like that. Yeah. Arkfeld almost crashed the game. I see. I see there, bud. Alright, let's get a good one here. Okay. You know, usually Raid Dow is here. That's what I thought. Get absolutely wrecked. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I can only say I wish that our guy was fast, but he's not. Our guy's pretty slow. And it looks like the game is actually getting slower, in my opinion, on purpose. Because I noticed that when I first played this game, my guy got down, he got right back up. He went down, got right back up. I noticed now, after I reach this rank, he gets down, and he's down for like a good 10-20 seconds, and that pisses me off. So I'm like, I thought they made this game faster. Well, I don't want to say 20 seconds, that's a very big stretch, but at least 10 seconds is what I feel in this case. And I take that very lightly. Down for the counts. And to me, if you're a hunter and you see this monster's about to do a big bang attack on you, I'd get out of the way and move really fast. You've also probably heard me in past streams say that I'd probably punch my guy in the face if I ever met him in real life. And I still believe that. Because the guy is slow. And dumb. Because I totally wanted to jump all that way over here, and in no way did I actually wanted to try to get the upper hand on Arkfeld here. I should probably have that equipped. Can we get a sneak attack on him? Hey, yeah, bro. Alright, let's just do this. He's not gonna see me. It's funny how Gilly works in this game. Gilly's just OP as a mantle, by the way, guys. Oh, he's... Here we go. he totally seen that one coming. Yep, no, that's fair. That's fair. Alright. Actually, this is 100% okay. Alma, you jerk! Blocking me from being able to actually see? Woo, that was a close one. There we go. Come on, dude. There we go. That's too far away. That's too far away. Fine by me. We'll let him go. Alright, can't go very far here. We're gonna have to just let the bird go. Yeah, I kind of feel like this, but this guy's a little bit on the slow side. Or at least he's gotten slower in my opinion. I don't know, maybe it's the armor I have on. That could be it too. Or maybe my guy has already developed a concussion to like the nth degree. Because he's already been hit so many times. Oh, he's almost dead? Bro's almost dead, and here I'm kind of like not totally worrying about this. Okay, let him do his thing. Oh, bug. Let's go. Alright, so let's just do this. We're gonna wait a little bit, let him just kind of like take out his rage. Oh, perfect. Alright, so we want him to be there. Yep. Exactly. Booyah. Okay. Dang it, man. That delayed thing is, like, not fun. There you go. Come on, get off the bird. Okay. Yep, alright, that's fine. Try to get up close here because you can't even get close because every monster in this game wants to go like 100 miles in every direction. Oh, no, David's gonna pursue me. He's gonna pursue me until he throws that crap at me. Come on. See what I mean about my bird? The bird too is like very slow. I think what happens is while you're fighting, the bird kind of just like goes away and wanders off. But unlike most people's sacreds in this game, I swear mine actually goes to like Tahiti, to Timbuktu, to like Bahi Bahi, and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy a nice beverage, a nice alcoholic beverage. Meanwhile, my hunter, my master, who is basically risking life and limb to beat a monster, is trying to call me, but I'll never know because I'm over here in like the other side of the world. Now, the smart hunter out of you guys would probably be thinking, why don't you just capture it? And you know what? That's fair. I would totally do that. Except, this is called Monster Hunter, not Monster Capture. So I don't tend to do that, unless I absolutely need to. Alright. Let's go ahead and get a stab there. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. And we're gonna corkscrew it to victory, right? Bam! Perfect. Ooh. Nice, dude. Out you go. Yep, one-way ticket to the vacation world known as Tahiti. There's a little bit of a reference to Tahiti. I make it as a joke. I've never actually been there, but I made it as a joke because if any of you have watched any Marvel, like, what is it, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or something like that? Yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They always make reference to Project Tahiti. And, of course, basically that reference is like, hey, you go over there to get your mind washed. You're just basically like, you know, like Codenames Kid Next Door. You know how they do their brainwashing thing where they like to take a plunger to your face and just, that's how they supposedly wipe your memory? It's something like that. Totally like that. And basically you go over there to forget. And that's why now when I take down monsters, or kill monsters, I basically say, yep, they're taking a one-way trip to Tahiti. Alright. You were kind of a jerk earlier. So this is for making me having to actually go fight that Archbelt first. I'm kind of done with your crap. Do it, man. Yeah, you won't. You won't take me down. Woo! Nope. Nice try. This was from before. This is from making having to fight that Archbelt all by myself, man, and nearly losing because you didn't want to come back. You wanted to stay with the posse. Yep. There you go. Oh, okay. Tremor. Nice. Tremors, huh? Ooh! Look at that game, dude! Ooh, man, that was clean. He even broke a part off of it. Broke another part. Who needs those parts? I sure don't. Or I sure do. This doesn't. She doesn't need it.
We're getting paid well for that one.
I also don't know what Capcom's thing is with this game, but like every monster, I believe like most monsters in this game are all males, which is weird in my opinion. I'm gonna say it now, this is a female Doshaguma. The male Doshagumas look very similar except they got a red mane. So, like, that's cool. Something like Mitsusune, on the other hand, we'll be fighting that monster pretty soon, because I want to actually get the materials for that. That should be, in my opinion, a female, but it's not. It's a male. Both versions. And Utduna, 100% should be a female, but it's also a male. Also confuses me, because, again, how? Well, I guess how is not the right question. Why is probably the question I should be asking. Okay. Also, by the way, guys, if you ever see missions that...
That looks like a good place to set up camp.
Let me see here. If you ever see missions where you see like a little light bulb on it, or if I look at my map and you see a light bulb, or like a little magnifying glass type thing, like a pointer, that's because this particular monster, whatever it is, has something that could be of use to me. This here is I think it's mainly just because of like the type of rewards it has. Oh, they can actually get these too. Dang, man, this is gonna be rough trying to get those. All right. Nope. Not fighting that stupid thing. Gypceros, in my opinion, is one of those that I think to myself, how did people like you? How did people like you? Because I don't. Alright. So that's the Gormagala. Tashin wants to offer a meal. Oh, heck yeah, man. Free food. Let's go. I heard free food in this game, but we're going straight there, man. We got the food. So tell me, guys, have you ever had a moment like that where you kind of went out of your way to help someone, and you had someone around you, or at least somebody questioning your like motives or like your reasoning behind it? Because I know it's not the first time I've had something like that happen to me. At least like when you're giving something away to someone with expecting nothing in return. That's something that I believe that people who genuinely want to give should do. They shouldn't expect anything in return. But at the same time, I know that things can be tough. So if that ends up happening, then you should totally have a little bit of expectation there. If it is something that you're trying to do.
Pleased you liked it.
I will say though, if you're trying to run a business on the other hand, just keep in mind
Sorry for the wait. Here
just
you
keep in mind of what
I'll
you are
pick some
doing.
up while I'm at
That's all I can actually say. Because, in all honesty, if you're running a business and you want to be giving, there's nothing wrong with that without accepting anything in return. But, something that you can do, that you can expect in return, that is free, is essentially spreading word of mouth. I guess a little bit of a tip there for people. Seems to be affecting the local settlements. The local settlements also means my camp that's also on the map too. We gotta fix this problem. Oh, no, no, no. You can't be here. Sorry, bud. I have a tent here out in the wild. You're not allowed to, you're not allowed to do that.
The guild sent us supply items.
Alright, let's see what they actually have. Cool. We'll take that. Alright, so Gormagala is a really cool monster. For anyone who's played Monster Hunter Worlds, he's pretty much the Nergigante of this game. And honestly, it's a very good one too at that.
What are we making today?
Okay, do we have anything we can upgrade? Oh, heck yeah, we can upgrade
Ready to get
this.
to work?
Another fine addition to my collection. Bonus points to whoever can get that one. Alright, so I actually now have both versions of this, which is really cool. So what's cool about this? This has lower raw, but more white sharpness. This has very little white sharpness. We actually need handicraft to push it over, but it has more raw and more deco, or higher quality deco slots. So, really good in that area. We definitely need some more. We need to grind Fulgur Anjanath as well, so we can get the Fulgur Talon here to get this. Do we have anything else that we can craft here as well? I guess not. At least not right now. Can we also make any piece of armor? Okay, not yet. Excuse me. And that one just kind of came right out of me. Okay. So, ooh, yes, we can. All right,
Look
weakness
good?
exploit. Let's go.
Perfection.
All right,
Ready to get to work?
sweet.
Alrighty.
That's actually really nice. So, what do we need here? Some more Rathalos certificates and wings, and of course the ruby. So we do need that too.
Hello.
Actually, that's not bad. That's pretty easy to get. Just gotta keep grinding. So. Beautiful.
Anything catch your eye?
Oh my, we can actually build another piece? Okay. Okay. Yes, sirree. We will do that. Alright. Holy crap, dude. We only got 2 more pieces that we need. So we need New Udra, a Flame Gem, and a Raydal Bolt Chip. Dang it, we need another one of those? Yikes. Ah, it's gonna be fun to get. I mean, I've already been super lucky with getting those in the first place. Alright, I also want to increase this too. So yeah, that's where the ruby comes in.
Back anytime.
Alright, let's make sure we don't time out with this. So let's just go ahead and fight the... no. You're keeping it stocked? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I keep myself stocked with whatever is out here in the wild. Ba-doom-tsh. Whatever is out here. Nature's your best inventory. Ooh. Come on. Alright. So Gormagala has this cool little thing called Frenzy. And basically what Frenzy does, it allows you to basically get a boost in attack, but it decreases your health if you're not constantly attacking. So that's what we want to do. We want to keep on attacking. Honestly, we want to try to also dodge because we don't want to get absolutely destroyed. And plus, I mean, technically our dodges count as attacks too. So that also works to our advantage. And if you notice, because I have 2 levels of earplugs, we're not even worried about having issues here. Alright, let's just start now dumping the damage. Alright, try to get these parts. We want to break some parts here. Nice. Nice. If we have to, we can also do this too. That was our focus mode. And if we don't have wounds available, then we're basically helping to make them. Ooh, nice try there, bud. I don't know why we put our stuff away. Nice. Alright. Nice. Starting to get to the hang of this. Just kidding, I'm not getting the hang of it. Nice. Woo! Just kidding. Believe it or not, there is an actual like indicator that shows when you can dodge. You'll actually see my character flash. There we go. Perfect. That's for this. That is the problem with dual blades. It's very situational. There you go. Oh, perfect. You roared at the right time, my dude. This is what we need. The perfect distraction. Oh, crap. Yeah, we don't want to lose that. Alright. Let's definitely heal. If we don't, we will surely die, as per the usual. Oh, nice. Doshagama? Really? Just being the Chad over here? Woo! Sorry, Doshagama. I also want some parts from you too at some point in time. Alright. Bird? I'm sorry, Bird. Are we just not coming? There we go. Let's try to agitate this monster. Okay, you know what? Fine. There. Really? Is he just not caring? Alright, I'll make him care. Watch, I'm gonna make him care. Now he's gonna come after me. He has to. No shot, bro. He's actually ignoring me. Notice me, senpai. You dick. Notice me. Notice me, dang it. No Bro. The best form of discipline right here. Alright, fine. We'll take you then. You're going underneath. You're going down under.
Ads coming. Subscribe to the channel if you want that to know more.
Woo! He just did not care, and that's fine, because now we're not going to care when he dies. Dude, hello? There we go. Alright, that's cool. No shot, bro. About to have a monster mash over here. No, come here. Come here. Yeah? No? Dang, this is the first time I'm actually having a monster just ignoring me. I think he's trying to leave the area. I think that's what's happening here. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I'm about to plunder some wonders.
You know what? We're going to actually try to prevent him from leaving. So we could do that and then go after Gore, finish him off, and then basically we have two monsters in one. Super efficient hunting there. Oh, this poor monster, man. He's not leaving. Oh no. We're getting the clanks, boys. Getting the clanks. Come on. Nice. Alright, let's do this real quick. Okay. Dude might actually stop. Would you stop now? No, you don't. Come back here, jerk. Well, okay, he left. I mean, we did get some part break. We got some part breaks out of that. Sorry, did you fail? Okay, no, I didn't think so. So we're gonna do it. Well, that poor monster, man. At least we got some parts. I'm trying to get the glaive from Ebony Odogaron. Because to be honest, Ebony Odogaron's glaive was the glaive that I primarily used when it came to dragon style, like dragon type glaive, until I got to Alatreon from World. Once I got to Alatreon, then I ended up switching over to him, to his glaive once I got enough materials for that. But yeah, like Ebony Odogaron's glaive is a pretty cool looking glaive. All right, let's go fight this Gormagala for real this time. I mean, you guys totally wanted to see me bully other monsters while in the middle of a hunt, right, guys? It's totally what it was. Okay, let's hide ourselves here. Yeah, we could do this. Cool thing about these games too is that while you're in the middle of like your main mission, being your main hunt, you can do other things like this. Do some research, grab things from the wild, mine, fish. Actually, in 4U, I used to do a lot of fishing in those games. In the middle of my 50-minute hunts, because hey, it's like that was the way you can get it. I don't even remember if you technically could what's it called, like go on expeditions, but yeah, like it was still very fun to do. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Oh. Yes, please. This Lullabarina, man. Let's go. Spider for the win.
You're not taking me down.
Nice. Nice. Try that again. Ooh. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Ooh. Come on, get a little poke. Get some pokes in the back. Yeah, that's right. A little poke in the tail. You know, it's like poke the bear. No, it's more like poke the Gore Magala. Poke this dragon-esque thing. Yeah. That's right, dude. Oh boy. Camera? Bad camera. No. Yeah, you think you're going to stop me from doing this? Joke's on you, Gore. I can fly too. Do you see my skills? Okay, I can't slap while flying. That's something you have total supremacy over me on. But you know, just kidding. I could definitely do that. Yeah, come on. Okay, can we get you? Oh my goodness, bro. Bro, can we actually get, like, good footing? My dude does not like to have the best opportunities here. Broken? Maybe my brain. I think it's the brain. That's a bit broken. But outside of that, sure, nothing else is. It's just peachy, you know? Peachy. Actually, you know what? Let's harass the local guardians here. Never mind, I think they just run away. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Ooh, ooh. Okay, well, it took me down there. Yep, sit down there, Gore. Alright, let's go. Oh! Jokes on that guy, I am already doing that. There we go. And meanwhile, my Palico is feverishly trying.
I don't feel so good.
Okay, let's do this. Come on. Nice. Let's go. Alright, we want to just back up there. Dang it. Okay. Okay. So we have... So that was the insurance that popped. So that means we still have, I believe, one more. You know what? He's asking for it. I know what's gonna happen here. He's asking for it. Let's do that. Let's give him what he wants. I always cut the tail. Yep, that's what one of my friends say. When he plays Monster Hunter, that is. Makes sense. Alright. You know, nothing spells fear into the monster you're hunting than having a weapon in its honor, in its name. Let's do this.
Can't go back after riding one of these.
Ooh. Alright. Okay. Booyah. There we go. Now it's... Alright. So watch this. This is a pretty cool strat. You guys can do this. Put your ghillie suit mantle on and make a meal. There you go. And now you got your food buff. And now he's wondering what was smelling so delicious. Oh, is he hungry? Is this guy hungry? That's fine. He's gonna basically get a sharp diet here from these blades. He's about to go on a diet. I just gotta actually, you know, buff up here for a second, and then we'll be rocking out. Rocking out with our blades out. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. I wish we can get like a second one. Like if we can get like a second. Come on. There we go. Fine. Nice. Alright. Yep. Actually, because he is susceptible to traps. Here we go. Because he is susceptible to this. Get wrecked. And we're gonna need that heart from him. That drop. That's fair. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Alright. There we go. Just stay underneath him for now. Yep, bird. Come right over here. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Alright, let's grab that. Get our healing really quick. Perfect. Grab that. Use your weapons at your disposal. Dang, dude. Oh, we even got that revive? Wait a minute. No shot that we didn't have that pop before. Okay, buddy. You are pissed. Okay. Can we grab that, please? Thank you. I would love to be able to, Alright. Let's just... I'm gonna try to juggle around here a little bit. What we call repositioning. Reposition a little bit, then we deal the damage. I just don't know why my guy likes to move backwards. Okay. Nice. Alright. Just got really lucky there. Ooh, nice. Okay. We did use our trap, so that's fine. Oh yeah. Just, you know, casually picking up stuff from here, from the tail. Alright. Okay, what we want to do here, eat this real quick. Chomp chomp a little bit. Alright. There we go. Oh my gosh, I did not realize that that's all we actually needed to do. Here we go. Now we're going to just start dealing it. Wheeling and dealing, boys. Oh, and there's our iframes. Sweet.
Welcome, JD_Hendrix. Hope you
Hey, what's going on there, man? Oh yeah, no, Gormagala is a really cool monster. Are we gonna have our friend here help us? Maybe he will. Or maybe he's gonna pick a fight with me because that's what he does. How's it going there, Hendrix? Do you play guitar by any chance? If you play guitar, I'd like to hear some strings, man. Wink, wink. Alright. If you want to see something that's really cool, it's his, the Thanos glaive, as everyone calls it. Oh, look at him, guys. Look at how cute he's sleeping. You know what we're gonna do? Because we're such good guys. We're gonna cook right in front of him. Right under his nose. Let's cook under his nose so he gets the nice aroma of the meat that we're cooking. The fish in this case. And you guys are not gonna see any of it. I don't think... Even I'm not privy to this, clearly. Ah, yes. That was delicious. You know what else is delicious, since he didn't wake up from that?
Bomb set.
Oh, yeah.
I've set a bomb.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Let's do this. I need to practice on my bowling skills anyways. Just gonna back up here for a sec. And, huh! Every time. Oh, really? Well, hey there. That happens to me too, man. But yeah, like, I actually have his glaive. I'm actually trying to get the upgraded glaive for Gormagala. So we're doing various things here to try to get that to happen. Booyah, let's go. Oh yeah. Actually, I don't think we really need to worry about this. Let's just take him out. And... corkscrew. Not gonna lie, that actually would be extremely painful. Booyah. He is riddled with wounds. Hey. This used to be like a hard monster for me. Don't get me wrong, he still is. Alright. That's fine. We'll take that. We did get the heals, so that's fine. Ooh, there we go. Woo! There we go. Nice, my dude. We did it. Right in the nether region. Dang, dude. Getting paid for that one. Oh, yes, we are. You bet we are. We're going to be chopping some things off here and selling it to the Monster Hunter equivalent of the black market. Anybody want some Gormagala, some Gormagalites, we're gonna call it. I hear it's really good for the Fear Factor show that may not ever be coming, but if there's a Monster Hunter version of it, hey, maybe you guys will get to indulge in eating some Gormagalites. Oh man, I remember watching that. Who remembers watching Fear Factor? I think it was both the stupidest and in some cases funniest show when it comes to like risk-taking shows that I've seen. I mean, it's not like it's not gonna be top tier like crazy show, because I think there were definitely some crazier ones out there. But I will say that it was definitely it was there. It was out there.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Ah. Ooh, oh. Alright, that's easy enough. He doesn't even notice us. Oh my gosh, the profit here. Bam! The amount we're just benefiting off of here, guys. This is what we call... This is the, I guess the... Oh, no, I didn't want that. Oh, well, I'm carrying Poof now. That's something I wanted. Yo, come here. Come here. Give me that tail, boy. That tail's mine. But yeah, like, it was weird. Fear Factor was like one of those shows that you watched because there was literally nothing else that was on. Or unless you're a thrill seeker and always wanted to try to go for the lovely bid of like either like $250,000 or like $1 million. They always like kind of said something like that, right? Where it was like, hey, if you can beat all of our challenges, you get a shot at getting this check that's worth $1 million. And I was like, what the heck, dude? And I was like, for today's challenge, our contestants are going to go ahead and unicycle on a tripwire in between two skyscrapers. And I'm like, are you serious? This is freaking suicide, what this is. But I mean, people did do it. There was a reason why it was like popular. And I remember, like, there was one episode that actually did involve that. And right after, they basically had to... I don't know how to say this, but I guess I'll just say it. They basically had to eat one large cow testicle. And I was like, what the heck is this? And I was like, right after our scheduled commercials, then we're gonna go ahead and have our contestants eat something that they probably won't want to eat. I'm like, oh yeah, of course, yeah. And when I seen that it was one large cow testicle, I was like, dude, I would have just quit at this point and be like, no. Like the whole, like, I don't know, going on like a skyscraper and basically unicycling across that, sure, well, I can give that a try, because, you know, they had harnesses and whatnot, although I kind of question the legitimacy on how safe that actually was. But, I mean, for the most part, they at least did have something there to check that box. But when I seen the cow testicle thing, I was like, nope, you know what? Some people are just, like, curious. I, on the other hand, am not. That is what I think it is. And it's not like they didn't really make it ambiguous or anything. They actually told you what it was, which is the crazy part about that. Alright, we want that. Alright, we're gonna wait for him to do his attack there. Booyah. Get smacked in the face. Get that back. Alright. Get absolutely smacked down. Woo! Hey, don't run away from me, man. Why are you running, dude? I only want your autograph and your body parts, because I need a weapon out of you. There. Yeah, that's right. Stop moving. Can I get off Sacred? Please, get off the Sacred. Thank you. If we want to do actual damage, we need to actually get off the bird. Woo! Yep, this is how you navigate a monster. Oh, he's getting slowed. He's hungry. But yeah, like, I actually remember watching people's faces when they realized what it was, and I was like, oh! They were getting ready to puke, and I don't blame them. Like, when I seen those, like, I would have just said, I'm done. I quit. I'm not coming back to Fear Factor. Some people did, though. And it's like, it's not the first, it wasn't the first of its kind. It was just one that was, like, it was hyped a lot, and it lasted for a good while, too. It wasn't something that was short, but, I mean, you don't really see it now, and there's kind of a good reason for that. How far are you willing to go to challenge the human, resilience, is what I'll say. Because, there's only so much that you can do. Plus, I mean, if you really look at it, this was also testing, people's, like, allergies, because you had to sign an NDA with something like this. And the big problem that some people had in those challenges was the fact that, for example, there were episodes that had people have their faces pretty much stuck in an enclosure, and that enclosure was full of, like, an insect. I remember one that it was full of, like, for example, it was, like, full of bees. And you had someone that was like genuinely frantic and panicking because it was like, oh crap, and he's like, see, all they have to do is just have their face in here and be able to actually like survive for about 2 minutes or something like that. And I was like, oh no, this is where you start bending whether or not you should do that, because to be honest, again, you're doing it for the money, and I'm pretty sure some of those guys were like, allergies be damned, I don't care if I have a reaction, I'm getting that money. But like, I don't think people actually realized that they were getting what they were going to get. And that is something that I kind of feel bad for those people who didn't win and ended up having like a huge epileptic shock. They went into like epileptic shock because of that.
Watch out!
Yep, he's blinded. That's fine. We'll take that. Yep. He's also gonna take his stuff as well as the parts of others. Look at that, guys. Yeah, I wanted that. Sure. Let's try to grab that again. No. There we go.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Dang it. Okay, missed that. That's fine. Alright, we'll take the gemstones, because we can actually trade those later. Alright. He's pretty much almost dead anyways. Like, we're making such easy work of him. This is what we want to see. And we'll sharpen our Thanos blade. Thing looks sick, too. But yeah, like, if you've ever watched Fear Factor, it is one of those shows that was, like, really crazy in the early 2000s. I believe it was also actually started, like, in the 90s. Again, another thing that was from the 90s that was completely, like, untethered. Just out of control show. It was... Don't get me wrong. A lot of shows from the 90s weren't bad. They were pretty good. But it's like, you have that sense of, like, wow, I don't know if they should have done that. Alright, let's just make ourselves hidden. Yep. He doesn't notice. He kind of notices we're here. He's trying to get a beat on us. We found out. We've been had, guys. Alright. That counts. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, that was cool. I enjoy these. Alright, we're gonna take some Ebony Odogaron
We're getting paid
giblets
well
here.
for that
Sell
one.
those in the Monster Hunter Black Market. Hopefully we get what we need here, actually. Ideally, I should capture so I can get more rewards, but hey, it is what it is. I like hunting, not capturing. Not unless, again, if I have to. Or unless somebody is requesting it in their hunt. If they're requesting that we capture the monster, then that's exactly what I'll do. Ooh, Godbud? Yes, please. Alright. Let's see here. Rathalos we do need, but I think what I want to go for is Rathian, because we want the gem. Honestly. So let's see, do we have... Nope, Rathian is not around right now. Oh, yes it is. Right there. Eck. Nope, not that. I won't take that. Let's see. Let's go. We'll just head back so that way we can go from there. Okay. Just gonna sit right here.
I heard from the others.
Okay, let's restock here. I personally don't actually use the loadout, just because my general stock doesn't typically change very much, so what's the point of me needing it? And if I know that a monster that I'm fighting doesn't use traps, I just won't bring in traps with me. We'll just come back here, put the traps in, and we're good to go. Alright, so we are good there. Alright, let's change this. Let's see. What do we want? I want to be able to upgrade my bugs too, because honestly, I haven't done that in a while. And I wonder if that is because we maxed out, or if it's because we generally don't have what we need. Okay. Mitsusune, we actually do need this, so let's do this. And we'll put that here. Should we capture? Should we capture these monsters?
Ads
Yeah,
coming.
you know what?
Subscribe to the channel if you want ads no more.
Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna do it. We'll get the trank bombs, which means I need to get rid of. We'll get rid of this. We don't need demon powder. All right. Oh yeah, 8 of them. Jeez. All right.
Yes.
Here we go. Let's go ahead and capture ourselves a Mitsusune and a Rathian. Why did I... Actually, I just realized what I just clicked. Alright. Yep. Okay, we actually should be good. Both monsters should be ready to go.
Understood.
By the way, guys, if you happen to have PC or other consoles and want to join, I am on PC playing this game, and I do have I have it pinned on Twitch at least, the session ID. So that's if you want to join, you can. In fact, what I should do here, is go ahead and copy the session ID from here. Let me just hop on YouTube real quick, and if you guys want to join on YouTube as well, there is the session ID, and we're gonna go ahead and make that a pinned comment as well. Typically with
No surprises today.
typically with Monster Hunter, when I do these
Weather's
things,
changing.
they're basically going to be open sessions.
A
I
surprise
like to
for
play
you.
with other people.
Hope you find something useful.
All right, let's do these. We're gonna try to get all of like the maximum upgraded weapons too, by the way, as well as the maximum upgraded Ardian versions of the weapon, and we're also gonna try to get every variant of the Ardian weapons too.
Increasingly worse. Exercise caution.
Alma, you are so how do I say this? You panic really easily. Everything is fine. Snack? There we go. That's fine. Because we got that sneak attack, we got our bonus damage right there. And typically when you have the ghillie suit mantle on, the monsters are going to try to figure out where you're at, and they do that by sniffing. If they are able to sniff you and catch your scent, then it won't matter if you have the ghillie suit mantle. They'll catch you. Or, of course, if you attack. If you attack, then yes, obviously that means that you will give your position away. Okay. Like that. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we definitely want to be careful of that. That's okay. Oh, beautiful. I see it.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Yep. That's what we want.
This is fresh.
Booyah. And with both of the dragons, Rathian and Rathalos, they both have poison in their tails. But Rathian also has poison in her claws too. So, there's also that. So, to prevent Rathian from completely bodying you with poison, you will definitely need to make sure you cut the tail off. Booyah. That's what I want to see right there. There we go. Boom, baby. The more of these things you can do, the more it builds up. Yep. Go for the bottom there. And the dual blades actually has like really good positioning with its base attacks, which I'm actually pretty impressed with. Alright. Nope. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. Ooh, Duna. Alright, so I do see that we're in the middle of a drowning right now. So it's right now it's flooding. And that means that our apex is actually here. Three bits of little attack here is actually what I would want. 1, 2, 3. Alright. I don't care if we topple the monster over. Oh, perfect. Ah, beautiful. We were able to get all 3 without toppling it. That's what you want to see. There we go. You don't need that tail. Yeah, there. You don't need the tail. You're fine. Alright, once I see that skull icon floating, then we will go ahead and capture it. Woo! There you go.
Yeah, right on target.
Nice. There we go. Perfect. Yep. Good, that's actually a good bit of advice from this game. I mean, World technically said that you could carve for monsters that leave stuff behind, but it's the handler. I was not a big fan of the handler, let's just say. And to be honest, people who actually enjoyed it, I don't know what you got out of her. To me, the handler is more of like a paper bag moment. If you know, you know. It's a bit rough, I know. But I was not a big fan of her. She was very annoying in my opinion. Oh, there's 2 of you. Hey, come back here. No, come back here. What are you doing? Don't run away. You've got a problem. Actually, no, no. Stay. Yeah, run away. I want to actually pick a fight with something else. Ooh, Bubble Foam Plus? Heck yeah, let's go. Yeah, we'll pick a fight with this one. We're gonna pick a fight. We're gonna go ahead and do this now. And now we're running. No, we're running. Okay, I guess not. There we go. That is what I call the hit and run strat. You just hit the monster, and then you run away. Because you're not supposed to fight it right now. But that's good to know that at least there's more than one Mitsune here. Believe it or not, I think when I'm... Oh, there's another one. Okay. You know what? I'm actually okay with this. I'm okay with this. You know what I'm not okay with is that sharpness. That's fine. Alright, let's just go ahead and eat this. And what the heck is this? Dude, are these ants? Let's go. Dude. Why did I expect it to be different? Guys, why did I expect that? Alright. Yep, take that. Mitsune was not happy with me. Let's go ahead and get that. We do need that. Booyah! The double whammy right there. And that is for helping me. Oh yeah, we're just gonna profit here. Okay. Alright. Nice. Don't worry if Mitsune was if you think that we're gonna fail the mission, totally not. Mitsune is just running for now. And that's perfectly okay. Alright, what we can actually do now is because we got Rathian's attention, its full attention, we're gonna go ahead and go for Mitsune. Hopefully, it'll come towards us. Yo, what's up, gaming?
If you like the content, follow the channel.
We're just bullying monsters at this point. Alright, can we... Oh, we don't get that. That's fine. Ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh! That's what you want to see. That is what you want to see, boys. Bam! Okay. I also got a Rathian hot on my trail.
Look out!
Nope. Yes, thank you. No way, dude. The poison got to me. Wait, David? Oh, David didn't even bother to revive me. How's it going, Gaming Worlds? Hope everything is going well for you and your loved ones.
Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out.
Oh, I've already restocked enough there, honey. We're going right back out in there in the battle. The restock is my my newfound rage for this monster. Oh man. Alright, fair enough. Slow. Do we have slow? I don't think that's a thing in this game. No. No, because there's nothing there that we could do. Okay. It's just the water, that's why. Alright.
All ready when you are!
Alright. Nothing here. Holy crap. Makes you slide around. That's fine. I mean, we can slide all we want now. Uh-huh. I actually do want to test this out, to be honest, too. Like the Bubble Blight stuff. Because honestly, like, Bubble Blight, I think would actually be pretty good with... Not gonna lie, be really good with Dual Blades. Alright. Alright. Bubble Blight or not? Dang it. Alright. Let's see here. Crap. Oh! Ooh, that's nasty. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. Alright, cool. Alright, so... He's not affected. No, it's not. This time it's actually staying. Just kidding, it's leaving now. Come on, man. Stay in one area. Yo, what's up? Thank you, my man. I do believe, or as it was once said, yeah, we don't need that. I do declare that someone probably did something, but I think Twitch is just being a tad bit on the slow side today. I mean, I guess it's okay.
Thanks for the follow, Lisa _Aniston 5654.
What's up, man? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the family. It's going pretty good, Lisa.
Welcome, Lisa _Aniston 5654. Hope you are having a good day.
I'm actually doing pretty good. As it sits right now, we are playing some Monster Hunter Wild. This is my Monster Hunter Monday, and I do play Destiny 2 on Sunday, Monster Hunter on Monday, and Elden Ring on Tuesday. Right now, we're pretty much grinding for materials so that way I can actually get one step closer to getting all the glaives. Just the little challenge here is that all the monsters, I think, are catching up to what I'm doing, and want to make this job as difficult as possible. So we're trying to teach these monsters a lesson right now. Ooh! Get a little snack attack in there. Do you happen to play Monster Hunter by any chance? And if you do, which one do you play? Was this monster literally like trying to run? Oh, no, man. If you're just chilling, that is cool. Chilling like a villain, man. And if you're lucky, you might actually get some like random little tidbits too. I always like spewing out some facts here and there, or at least some things from my experience in life. Oh, he is hungry. You know, I was too earlier today, until I had some nice Reese's bar. It feels like recess time right now. I miss those days, to be honest. If there's one thing about a kid that I missed, was going to school and being able to go to recess. I remember standing in line on the way from in elementary school from school, and also being able to, as we were walking down the line, when we stopped at the intersection, if we turned left, we were going to go back to class. If we went straight, that was like our way of saying, or that was the teacher's way of saying, you guys get to have some playground time. I'm gonna tell you now, if we had the playground time, we were having the best time. And I think like learning was so much more effective when we had outdoors time. So much fun. Nice. Tail's broken. Good. Both can share the damage. Thank you. Thank you, Konga. Strike, strike, strike right now. Oh, strike the monster down. Oh. Oh, don't fling that at me now. That's some nasty stuff, man. You're weird. You're a discounted Donkey Kong. You know that? Get out of here. And if I had some glasses on right now, great gaming, if I had glasses on, I'd be doing the same thing. Unfortunately, I don't. At least not on hand. Oh! Ooh! Nice, nice, nice. You know what? I gotta change these. I actually have to change those default comments, because, you know, they're great and all, but they're not like from Worlds. Ooh, plunder some wonder. Right from down under. Actually, no, we don't want that. We want to go to the back. There we go. There we go. Let's do this. And boom. Bob is your uncle. Ooh. Just kidding. You think you're gonna power up like that and beat me? That's fair. Ow, I think that actually hurt his back. I want to say. I think he just got like the Peter Parker treatment. Alright. That's fair. That's fair. Yep. You won't be using those abilities that much. Ooh, okay. Okay. Yep, you won't be using those abilities too much. I've been known to kind of skip certain mechanics if you, Dang, you have that much reach, bro? Okay, maybe I will have a good fight with you. Dude. Okay, we're gonna let that get out of your system. Alright. Right next to you. Yep. Let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, but we... Dang it, we did connect though. And we got one more attempt. That's what matters. We still have room. Hey, hey, hey. Actually, better yet. Because I know for sure it's going to hurt me. For great gaming. Hey, hey, hey. Used to be a lot... That used to be a lot easier to do. The good old Fat Albert. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Okay. Good, 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 good. Now, feel the wrath of this. Okay, maybe not. I guess there's no wrath to be had. Just trying to take a beeline. No, you're not. No, there's no break. This thing is ready to break. And I want to be there. It's trying to get to the waters. Oh wait, no, it's trying to go to sleep. Alright. Do this. That's fine. Oh, don't you dare tell me that Konga is gonna come here. Alright. Dude, move, dude. Here, let's get that attention. There we go. 172. Dang, that's some good damage. Seriously? You're gonna pick a fight with Konga? There we go. No! Fuck you, you stupid monkey, bro! You deserve this. You deserve death, man. I'm actually trying to capture, and what do? You get in the way, man. Bro, this stupid monkey, bro, had to just do that. If I didn't have that monkey drop in that trap, I would have captured it and passed the quest. Alright, we're gonna make sure that every one of those Kongas will go extinct, guarantee. We are going through a cleansing for that monster. I hate that monster.
Try again after some preparation.
Screw you, Alma. No, we're not going to wait and prep. We're going back in there and we're gonna fight that. We're gonna fight that monster. We're gonna do both of those again because technically we should have had both of them captured. But Mitsuzune wants to be a dick and not allow me to capture it. Of course, no monster here is easily captured. Let's go ahead and craft some things. I guess we have to. Guess we have to do some things here. Nope. Where is it? Trank bombs. Okay, let's do this. Yep, so we'll do that. We'll get some more sleep herbs at some point in time. Alright, we'll get 19 of those bad boys. Alright. Fine there. Yep, we'll do that. Cool. Cool. So we got plenty of traps. Yep, those are going to be my favorites. Alright. Now it's going to be all with a vengeance. Because that monster does not deserve to live. If I happen to see it, we will pause our hunt and we will specifically go after that monster. Alright. No, we actually do need antidotes, to be honest, so that's going to be needed. Alright, so we're going to need to get more of those. Okay. Perfectly fine. Cool. That's okay. Perfect. Yep. Yeah, we got plenty of those. We got lots of those. That's good. Dude, I can't believe that we just got cheated so hard. In fact, you know what? Those monsters don't deserve this weapon. What it does deserve is one of these. We would definitely need to upgrade these weapons, period. Rathian, if I'm not mistaken, is susceptible to thunder. Yeah, I think it's susceptible to thunder. What do we want to do? Do you want to just go right back into the fray? I think I want to, but I might want to make some adjustments first. Can we...
What are we making today?
We cannot. Dude, is this really the max? You can't tell me that that's the maximum. I'm confused. Okay.
Who doesn't love a little ancient technology?
Let's see what we can do here.
Alright, let's see what we can come up with.
Alright, so my goal with Ardian Weapon, guys, is to try to get enough of these to be able to craft a like pure Ardian build. Like, for example, like something like this. Where it's like all attack or like all affinity, because you're getting 3 3s. You get some white sharpness on all of weapons that you craft, and
Who doesn't love a little
you can
ancient
also get some
technology?
additional bonuses too. My goal is to try to get all ailments. So like this, for example. Let me see. If I go all attack. Yeah, look at this. Like 130, that's actually not bad at all. Plus 3 3s and some white sharpness. Pretty good. But we have to upgrade that some more. You know what? I think it's kind of fair to say that we got our butts handed to us because I don't upgrade. It's a really good challenge if you really want to try that.
Look good?
But let's do that. Let's actually put some effort into this armor. And you're probably thinking, why even bother doing that when you could just get better gear? Well, we do have better gear. But
Ready to get to work?
I don't want to just simply use the better gear and miss out on like earplugs, natural earplugs, for example, or like natural burst or natural flare, anything like that that's just on the armor itself. Like, for what it's worth,
Fit you to a T.
let me show you. The armor alone is giving us burst. It's giving us 2 levels of Divine Blessing, 2 levels of earplugs. Our weapon is giving us Power Prolonger, Focus, and Ice Attack. And Foray comes from our Talisman. Heroics is also something we have through a Deco. Wide Range is through a Deco. Ambush is through, I believe, a Deco. I don't think that's actually... Oh, it's through a Deco. And Counter-Strike as well. So, like, everything you see here is either through Decos or an itchy nose. or Talisman or armor. Okay, we're gonna have to redo that. Hey, yo, yo! Hey!
I heard from the others.
Yes.
How's it going? Welcome, whoever just raided. William Sandra 2. Hello, and to your +1. How are you doing? And how was your stream?
William Sandra 2 raided you. Welcome everyone.
How was your stream? Welcome to this stream. We just got our butts handed to us because of a Kongalala, as I call it. The discount Donkey Kong. But what game did you play?
too.
All right, we're gonna take our fury and rage out on this unsuspecting dragon. He's not gonna know that we're gonna come here with a force that strikes harder than Zeus's lightning that he got from Hephaestus. And if you guys didn't actually know about that, it is in mythology, Hephaestus is actually the giant that actually does create the various weapons that the various Olympians have actually wielded. So yeah, fun fact. Don't you love how that works too? Because keep in mind, Zeus is actually known as...
Coming. Subscribe to the channel if you want ads no more.
You know what? Good thing you mentioned that. So
Lightning has them amped up.
I do run ads on my channel in order to make some form of income. Hopefully. That's the goal at least. But if you guys do not want those pesky little gremlins poking around and stopping you from watching the gameplay that you are seeing right now, then all you have to do is just basically subscribe to the channel.
I'll just help out the man.
There we go. No yells. Once you subscribe, not only will you be getting rid of those pesky ads forever, but you will also have things that you'll be privy to, such as being able to pick what weapon I use next, a challenge run of your choosing, and I have to be able to complete that challenge, and you'll get access to some emotes and badges. I'm actually in the process of building up that part, and I do have a Discord if you actually want to join it. Discord is actually on my Twitch. All right, let's heal for real. Yeah, stop. Thanks for stopping by. There we go. Perfect. Not only are we taking advantage of his weakness, but we also are taking advantage of the part breaking. There we go. Perfect. Booyah. Dude. David, why are you not reviving me? Okay. Heals inbound. Well, he's already down. I guess I won't heal him anymore. Oh, man.
More supplies have been added. Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out.
Yeah, that's all we'll take. Alright, this wyvern wants to play hardball with me. Oh, whoa. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Some nitro shrooms, that's fine. Alright, nothing here? Nope, those are just shrooms. Alright. Come back for round 2. And because we did not get the sneak attack on him, we can still get that and profit. So let's go ahead and snooze those ads. I decided to thwart off the ads for now. Those pesky ads will not be coming for a little bit, so that way you guys can see more of this gameplay. Alright. I thought I got out of the way of that. Oh well. I will tell you now, that increase in defense actually has helped. There we go. Perfect. Thanks there, David. Perfect. Bring it up. Nice. That's okay. That's a little BS. Dude, bro, okay, so how does that work? I'm not actually, Can we heal, please? Okay, cool. We are now healing. yelling. I can't see. There we go. But I don't need to see. Not when I'm constantly hitting him. Alright, we go back a little bit. We go ahead and use our R1. Expose those parts quicker. There we go. Get those wounds to come out. Beautiful. This is what you want to see. Boom, baby. Dude, the electric sound is like really cool. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Alright. There we go. There we go. Perfect. We got wounds. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. Woo. You're messing with the wrong hunter, my man. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, bird. Let's go, boy. Run. Run like your life depends on it. This is gonna be an easy down. Let's switch over. Come on, there we go. There we go. Build that gauge up. Nice. Alright. Okay. Perfect. Alright. So far we're doing good. I would if my bird comes here. I would if the bird comes. I mean, that works. That works. And he's gonna get trapped. Watch, he's gonna get trapped, and then I'm not gonna be able to capture him. I think the game takes too long. Don't you love that, guys? When the game just takes, like, forever? Look at that. Like, that's 5 seconds of waiting that I could have been on my Sacred and on my way to get into the monster. I get it. You gotta have, like, a cooldown period. But what I also don't really get, technically, is if you're already on your feet, why aren't you moving? In my opinion. You're in a safe place. You're not. The monster's not trying to chew your head off at that immediate moment. And my trap is still here. I see. Bruh. Oh. Alright. No way, dude. I got ripped. I got so cheated. That's fine. You know, we're here, guys. You're witnessing it first. Can you make the window even smaller?
Hope you are having
Oh,
a
crap.
good day.
As in, like, the game window? Is it a bit big for you? I mean, I could totally make it smaller. I mean, I can make it small where, like, nobody's going to be able to really watch it, but it kind of depends. Like, what's... Is it because it's, too small for you? Or are you talking about, like the HUD and stuff? I'm not quite sure what you're meaning, Orgo. Actually, you know what? No, it's fine. Let's do this. Done. Okay, cool. It's a quarter of the screen size. Okay. Oh yeah, because I have it fitting within the overlay. So you want it bigger? Because I know you said you wanted it smaller. By any chance, are you watching it like on your phone? Like on a phone or a tablet? Okay. Dude, I am literally getting comboed by straight lines. What the heck? Oh, perfect. That's something I can work with. Let me go ahead and finish this hunt, and I'll go ahead and get to that. Alright. Okay, really? Gotcha. What are we doing? Come on, bird. I know you're a little confused. The AI in this game still isn't perfect. But, yeah. Let's see here. Grab that. Run. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Because honestly, I don't really know if I can make it any smaller. Well, I can make it, like I said, I can make it so small that people won't be able to see it, but yeah, hold on for a second. Let me look at this. Thank you. Stay on the ground. Can you get to the trap, please? Ah, you're a pitfall trap guy. Alright, well, you know what? Dead is what you're going to be. I know a way we can fix this problem. You're just going 6 feet under. Oh, let's not play this game. Come on. Yeah. Oh, dude, you are tired. Bro, you're just like my guy from World. Always tired. No stamina ever. Dude, this monster's actually like putting something fierce on the table here. He's comboing something serious. Alright. Because I refuse to go back to the camp and get the pitfall trap, we're just gonna kill you right here. I'm okay with that. Yeah, no tail, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. That's fine. Alright, alright, alright. Boom, baby. Getting that burst to activate. Get those extra hits in. Alright. Take advantage of all wounds that we can. Alright. Yep, those earplugs are really helping right now. Alright. Fine. I can't believe that. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Go ahead and get this. And then we're going to call it from him. And then we will do the adjustments. I'll say this, Orgo, if you can let me know when it's good, either give me like a thumbs up or let me know, okay? Alright, so let's first get to... Alright, cool. Alright, let me see what I got here first. Okay, those are fine. Oh wait, duh. Fulgur Talon is obviously from him. Oh, that was misleading on my part. I fell for that. What a trap card. Alright, okay, cool, cool, cool. Sweet. Alright, so let's hop on over to Melee Stream. And... Okay. Oh, hello there. The I noticed that the stream just decided to spaz out on me. Or at least the screen did. Alright. We're gonna do some adjustments here. Alright. Let me know when it's good. You think that's good? Or is it still a little big for you? Because as it sits right now, it's sitting on the inside of the overlay. Oh, check the stream page. Oh, I see here. Big borders. Oh, yes. That is an interesting one. Alright. Let me check here. I wonder if there is something I can do about that. I don't think there will be. Let me see. Because I do see it is like that, and I do not like the fact that it looks like that. Guys gotta let me know, man. If that happens to be the case. Just gotta let me know, man. Even I just said that. I just said it again. Look at that. Interesting how it is actually doing that. Oh. I'm actually impressed. I'm intrigued about that. Let's see. Let me know if when you try to refresh the page, Orgo, to see if it's actually doing that. Because the last thing I actually want to do is to try to restart the stream. Because if I restart it, that's gonna be it'll be a little bit awkward. Let me do some troubleshooting here real quick, guys. Yeah, let's see here. Okay. Okay, that looks like a simple fix. Gotcha. Looks like we can go to the driver settings. All right, let's look at this real quick. This actually may be same after refresh. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for coming by. I'll see if I can get this resolved, but next time you come, man. Typically, when there are issues, usually indicative of a new driver update, but I don't see that here. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, we'll have to check that out after the stream. But yeah, if that's the same with you guys, then let me know. Because I'm not really looking at like those types of settings. So that's why I like to know that. It's actually good that he did. Yeah, we do have those settings. But yeah, I'll have to fix that after stream. But for now, we shall continue. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Alright, so Werner's over there. Do we have stuff that we can make? I mean, we've been hunting quite a bit here. The least we can do is have some weapons we can
Have
make.
something in mind?
Alright. Not yet. I see. Yeah, so we need to fight Jindahat for this one. Let's see. We need Utduna, so we need to fight him. As much as I want to say her, because I think Utduna is a female, but clearly the dev said it's a male, so yay. Alright. Fulgurfang plus, okay. Alright. Let's see. There we go. Let's do this. Let's look. I want to check something real quick. I'm going to just move that to the side. Alright, so we are running natively at that resolution. That's for me at least. 3D settings. Physics. Yeah, that's actually fine. Yeah. Cool. Click to restore. Yep. Okay, we're saving those, and then maybe later on we'll find out. But hey, it is what it is. We'll have to change it on off stream. So we're gonna need a giant beak for you. We need fangs from him. Okay, hunter symbol. And then we need to fight Zoshia. And then of course, ooh, we could almost make the Mitsune. Oh, we just need a tail. Oh, dang, dude. This is actually going to be really cool. Okay, cool. Now, let's add this to the wish list. Alright, so we need to find another one. I'm pretty sure if we actually did beat that one, we would have been able to get what we needed. We can always just take our rage out on the local wildlife, in all reality. But no. Let's go. Back to the mission. You know what? I wonder. What are people doing? SOS. Let's see. I want to see what people are actually doing. We will officially start the... Oh, Shrouded in Black. So we already have some people. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hold on. We're gonna do this. I didn't realize that we already had people at this point of the game. You know, I'm pretty sure we're gonna make we might make Orgo happy next stream. Because I'm gonna try to do what I can to fix that. And I think what happened here is that NVIDIA forgot the settings for this game. And typically when it does that, it tends to translate to some weird issues.
Frenzy. Be on your guard now. Don't let your courage waver.
Oh, don't you worry.
You had better be all right.
Alright. We already got some people afflicted by it. Flash will not work against Gormagala, because it's basically the embodiment of darkness in this case. Okay, so he's already dead. Never mind. They made quick work of it. That's actually okay. Because you know what that means? We get to go after the other monster. Alright, let's see if we can get the AI to actually work here, because I see the pathing. But I've noticed that the pathing in this game is not very consistent. Okay. So... yeah. So see, pathing is not very consistent. I do not like that at all.
Thanks, that helped.
Alright. There we go. And everyone is just wailing on him. There we go. I do not like the fact that that angle is where it was at. That's not good. That's fair. Nice, here we go. And now we're basically going to go to down. Nice. Perfect. We can keep that up, and we're basically just going to go down. Woo! Create the wounds. If no one takes advantage of them, then I will. Dang, man. Alright, first mission that we've done to help someone out.
Admirably done. That should put a halt to the virus's spread.
The first time that we've actually helped someone
Here?
through a story mission.
Yes. What I lack in facility.
Pretty good, guys. Pretty good. Alright, sweet. We got some nice items from it. Crit element and ice attack. Ooh, that's actually good. Very good. Alright, charge up. I don't really use that too much. Actually, no, charge up could be good because technically our weapon does charge. So, yes, actually. That could be very useful, actually. I got some thinking here. Something is happening. Alright, let's see. Let's try SOSing again. Let's see what we got. I did see a bunch of missions. We got a Jin Dahad here. Ooh. Okay. Ebony Odegarin. I still need to get weapons for that. So, that's actually okay. Let's see. When do Kimetri sing? That's the event. Wrath go above, or Wrath from above, go. That is a optional quest. Okay, Bubbling Crimson Flower. That too is... I think that's a... Well, that might be somebody who actually saved that mission. Yeah, I think someone actually saved that one. Let's do it. Into the next one. Because to be honest, you can actually create your own investigation, so I'm wondering if that's like, if you have any, like, liberties of choosing what that's called. And yes. Oh yeah. Oh. By the way, guys, a little tech tip for you all. If you notice that some of your peripherals, like mice, keyboards, stuff like that, if they're not working, it may not be because they're bad. Actually, maybe because they need to be cleaned. Fun, actually. I actually had to clean this because if you guys remember, I couldn't scroll anything to save my life. the scrolling was fundamentally worthless. And that is because I'm a grimy gamer. And I actually had to clean the scroll wheel. See how you can see that down there in the bottom right now? Whereas before it was like intermittent. I actually had to clean this wheel. It was full of grease, and the sensor was not being able to make any full contact. So I had to clean that, and then I cleaned my keyboard. I went through like an entire teardown of my keyboard, cleaned it up key by key, and something that I will tell you, if you're going to clean keyboards, make sure that when you take your keys out, make sure you put them in the exact order that you took them out from. Because if you do not, it's very easy to get lost and kind of lose track of the keys. Nice. I mean, that was planned. Yeah, that was totally planned. We're just like, I don't know what we're doing here with Mitsune. We're kind of just tapping it. Woo! Look at that, boys. That is our counter. There is our parry right there. I actually found out that this weapon has a stick parry, and that happens to be one of them. I will say this, guys. Don't ask me how to actually do that again, because I don't know. Honestly. Because I get it every now and then. Alright, now we're gonna really give you a reason for this. Woohoo! Dude, it's just falling right into place. That's fair. There we go. Alright. Cool. Okay, cool. Nice. We're just spinning around and kind of doing damage as we go along. Alright. We definitely need to get out now. Alright, cool. So far so good. Heroics. Yep, that's fine. Heroics does go away when unfortunately when you are not low health. It does benefit from that. Alright, dude, let's go. Yep. Perfectly fine.
Don't touch that flinch bubble.
There we go. Nice. Sweet, let's do it. Not holding damage. Alright. Yeah, we want to go here. Are you going to try to capture? Please don't. Dang it. Oh, but we did get a tail. Sweet, we got a tail. Yeah, boy. Alright, that works. I mean, as long as we got what we need, right? That's all that matters. Just try to get that real quick. And we'll go for the carcass here. cool. Let's see here. Alright, so let me do this for this dude.
Ads coming. Subscribe to the channel if you want ads no more.
Alright, so let me see here. I'm gonna do something real quick for this dude. I had someone who reached out to me and asking me what game I play. So guess what we're gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and do the honors of sending him my link to here, so that way he could be like you guys and join in and have some fun. Because I think that's a really good idea. Plus, there's also the sweet Discord link that's also on my channel. If you guys want to join, you totally can. And I encourage that you guys join, because not only do we have many people that are there. Actually, we just had a look at this, guys. We just had another person who joined. So, come on, guys. All you have to do, you just gotta click on the link that's in my Twitch channel. And if you're on YouTube, just click on, go ahead and click in the description below the link that leads here. You guys can be a part of the big family. I'm currently trying to grow this as we speak. And all you have to do, once you join, is let me know. Hey, what games do you play? And you can always pick from the ones that are there, and if you wanted to join my streams that way, you can too. I am going to be more active on that Discord than the original one that I had, so this is your opportunity to come on over here to the gaming den, and yeah. Alright, that was actually really cool.
I heard from the others.
I'm actually really thrilled about our progress here, you know? I think this is a really cool opportunity for growth, if you know what I mean. We got like tons of monsters here. Good opportunity to grab some like really high leveled ones too. I still need that stupid little Brathian gem, which I don't see here. I do see the Kungalalas that we are going to make extinct, but you know what? I gotta temper that. Because I want to get the Rathian gem, so that way we can do what we need to do.
Right.
Let's see if we actually have anything like that here. Let's see. It's gonna be a no. I mean, we do get a chance, to be honest. We do get a chance of having it drop during the quest, but I mean, if we do see it there in the rewards section here, that means it's a guaranteed drop. So that's why I want to see if we have it. If not, that's perfectly fine. Plus, we got some like easy ones here too. We could totally just beat. All right, let's see. We got another Gormagala here. You know what, Fulgur Anjanath, we need some stuff from you. You're gonna be a pal, right? You're gonna be a pal and give us some stuff. I think that's what you should do. I think that's what we will do. After we bully Ebony Odogaron some more. So what do we need from Odogaron? Let me check here real quick. Alright. EO. What do we need from Mr. EO? So we need some claws and a fang. That's all we need? Just a claw and a... 2 claws and a fang? Oh. That should be easy, right?
You know where to find
Probably
me.
should be easy.
Right.
Not gonna be challenging at all. Have it just drop. Alright, let's see. Targets. Let's actually focus on him then. Let's see. Ebony. Do we have any SOSs with Ebony? So that way I could just do it with someone. There you go. So, see, if you notice this here, this is like his gem. If you see this, this is because this is a guaranteed drop. Along with some decos and some other items as well. So that's what you want to search for if you need to get something rare, like the plates or anything like gems or plates or whatnot. That's what you want. Okay. Otherwise, you can see what it actually can drop. Fun fact. Okay. Ooh. That is insane. Okay. So. Just started that. In fact, everyone here just started the mission, pretty much. 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Oh, started a minute ago. Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, like, wow, we're really little and loosey-goosey there. Okay, let's do this one. We'll do this one. I like it, yeah, I like it a lot. Oh, I joined Tree Huggers.
Order of the guild.
Oh, I got a Tree Hugger that I joined. Cool. Alright. Since you guys are here, while we are waiting to get to our target, I do want to let you know that earlier in the stream, actually probably at the very beginning, so you might have to watch the VOD after,
Thanks.
That helped.
I was a part of a giveaway. I participated in a giveaway, I should say, with another streamer. I was on their channel, and I ended up winning these two sets of dice. Really cool. Let's here. Let me get off, and then we'll show you. We'll show you them after the hunt. Here we go. Just gonna have to show this Ebony, who's boss. Just like that, I did everything in the world to contribute. I contributed. Nice. That is an extra gem.
This is a rare
Ooh,
research
2
opportunity.
gems? Yo,
Can't let
what?
it go waste.
There's no way. It's all done. So yeah, basically right here, got some dice. This is from the Dragon Polyhedral dice set. So I believe these are luminescent dice. You could just like kind of like do this and see them in the dark. And these are Black Death Polyhedral dice. Colored. Pretty cool. They're friggin' sweet dice. And you know what? From the feel of it, it feels great. So you definitely know your boy is now ready for a D&D game. When I have friends that can play it. Because, you know, I just don't really have friends that play it. Yeah. I used to have coworkers, unfortunately, but... unfortunately, those people don't work for the company anymore. And trying to coordinate for D&D sessions was something that can't happen anymore, unfortunately. It's a thing. But at least I'm ready. I haven't tried the virtual ones, but to me that just doesn't feel the same. But yeah. It's actually kind of cool because they put in like Easter grass. You know, that grass that you use for like Easter eggs and whatnot. And it even came with this like really cute and kind of creative envelope. Like this nice little sticker. I have to figure out what they actually used for this because this is really cool. Because I do have plans in the future to do giveaways. Just for right now, I'm trying to build a community. So that way I could actually be able to do that.
Hey.
Alright, hopefully. Do I have enough? Do I have enough to get the weapon? The answer is no. No, it's not. Not enough. Alright, so we just... You know what that means? We go on another quest.
Nowhere to find me.
We go on another. That is the cool thing about Monster Hunter in general. You can actually just like accept other people's quests and help them out. Ooh, 2. Ooh. And this person just started. Do you know what that means? We just start with some really good weapons and we're gonna kick some butt. Because that's what we do. We are professional butt kickers. But yeah, if you want to keep your ears close to the ground with what I do next, in terms of giveaways, whatever, join my Discord. It's on my Twitch channel and is also in the description below on YouTube if you're there. And
Now
most
commence
certainly,
request by order of the
once you
guild.
join the family, then not only will you be able to know when I go live, but you'll also be able to go ahead and be able to participate. I love conversation pieces, so all you have to do is just join, and yeah, you'll have yourselves a good time. I'll be communicating more on that Discord as well, so if you're on my old one, I will be making some chat here and there over there. But yeah, just know that we have a Discord called The Gaming Den. I know, how original. And of course, if you want to know what I will do next also, follow this channel on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. As doing that will automatically allow your ear to reach to the ground, and you'll be hearing the vibrations of future activities and news from yours truly. You will be a human seismograph. And when you see the needle go like this, that's probably me saying, "Oh, by the way, I will have this new giveaway that I'll be doing." Yeah, that'll probably be me. You'll be hearing that from the charts. It'll be funny. And messed up, maybe. Who knows? I am also a very unfiltered person when it comes to stuff like playing games, so you will definitely be hearing me say some probably unsavory things. Just know that I will try my best not to say them all the time. Actually, you know what? We don't need it. We need the other one. Okay. Ho ho! Hello. Just try that thing. Oh, you know I will. You know I will. All the way to the ground. We'll be riding this poor thing to the ground like a car that's ready to go. Car on its last leg. You ride it until you can't ride no more. There we go. And now we go back. There we go. So that's what we want to do. Do this for your allies, because you know you're a bro. Yeah, dude. Alright, so I'm actually wanting to focus here because I want to get those claws. Now we go ahead and take advantage of this. Oh, nice. Yep, there we go. Oh, there's our claw plus. That's gonna be a fun thing to experience. We're getting claw pluses. That's fine. We're just gonna, you know what? Then we'll bully him. We want some lunch money, right, guys? We want lunch money, and we want it now, so that's what we do. Booyah! Oh, is it now? Well, it sure is, and I am just attacking my bird, my poor bird. Oh, my poor bird is getting sliced up.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
Wait. That's the first time I've ever seen the monster do that. The monster just casually climbs up the Wilk? Okay. That would have been really cool if we could do that. Don't get me wrong, this game is already really cool enough as it is. Especially that name that's in front of me. Goth Puppy. Goth Puppy Girl 42. Okay. You gotta love the names, man. Names are super creative. Is this monster? Okay, we can actually get away with this. Alright. There we go. We want to take advantage of the damage here. Yep, we're not affected too much. Now we are. Nice. There we go. Perfect. This is what you want. You just keep moving around. All you have to do is the secret to this fight. Just keep moving. Especially with Ebony. With Odegarin in general. Alright, cool. Throw this up. Perfect. Nice. There we go. It's not moving. This poor doggo is no more. Oh my gosh, dude, this dog is really getting the bad treatment. It's getting the bad ending here. Oh no, it is really just dual blades here. This is just dual blade central, I see. Alright, cool. Ooh, nice, dude. That's a really good start. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love to see it. Love to see that fight. Get the tail. Nice. Honestly, I don't think this really matters where you carve from, to be honest. If it does, let me know, because I would definitely like to know that. So, if this is the case, that means we have to fight what? A low rank or get lucky? We got some scales, that much is certain. So let's see. Alright, not bad. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually like a pretty cool scene right here. You know what? Oh, piss on that, you stupid game. Dude, really? Are we just not allowed to take screenshots? You know what, that's fine. You know what I'll do? We'll hold this for like a few seconds. Cool. We'll take a snapshot of that later. Yep, parts broken 3 times. Oh yeah. That's right, guys. I focus in on those. Alright. Let's see if we can even afford anything.
Yep.
In terms of like upgrades and whatnot.
Got something in mind?
No, we don't want to... Wait, order upgrade from the list. Wait, we can actually get this? Oh, heck yeah, let's
Look
do it.
good?
Let's do this, baby.
Alrighty. Perfection.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks so good. So we need a water orb now to upgrade it. Alright, Zero Claw. Ooh, we can even get some of the armor.
Like
Heck
it?
yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Alrighty. Perfection.
So, Damascus Helm. Yep.
Perfection.
This is actually the cool thing about this. You can actually just... You can take like your wish list. The feature they added in this game, so it is just specific to this game. You can pretty much do this. Yo,
If
Tech!
you like the content, follow
Yo,
the
me,
channel.
what's up? Hey, Ageless, how's it going?
Perfection.
Yeah, I know, man, that the experience of like one-handed
If you like the
unboxings, huh?
content, follow the channel.
Don't you love that? Oh yeah, no, I'm super stoked, man. I'm gonna tell you now, these feel so good in the hand. No homo. They feel so good in the hand. Oh yeah. Dude, you're gonna have to tell me, guys, where did you get this? Like, where did you get this? This is so adorable, man. I love the little penguin. Like, I think that was awesome. Ooh, we could actually do like a bunch of upgrades. Daiso. Ooh, okay. Bet. I'm gonna have to look that up and then take a look at
Look
it.
good? Alright.
We're basically just going through and like getting some upgrades. Wait.
Thank you for the gift AG3 Lay 5.
Oh my gosh, dude. Alright, so for those who don't know, anytime somebody gifts, whether you're subscribing to me, gift sub, or even Prime gift sub, I have to ask, Daiso's a super cool Japanese all-around store. Oh yes, I would. So, Ageless, since you did this, what weapon do you want me to use next? I have to use it for the next 5 hunts, regardless if I know it or not. Also, Lance? Alright, you got it, man. Lance it is. Alright. Because we've been rocking around bullying every monster in this game so far. Lance in your... Yes. I see. I can't use that part now in battle, Ageless. That's, I don't think my hunter has that capability now. Plus, I don't want the equivalent of, oh, what's it called? PETA in the Monster Hunter world coming after me for that. That's messed up, man. Alright. As a Lance enjoyer, that's how I think of it. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's see what options we have for Lance, because I actually do have some Lance that I've already upgraded my... when Zoshia... Wait. Hello, game? When a Zoshia quest becomes available, it will appear in the environment. That's, this is very random. Okay, sure.
What are we making today?
Alright. Let's see what we have in terms of... You know what? Let's base it off our next hunt. Let's see. What do we have for our next hunt here? That's probably why. Zoshia, huh? This will be a real test if that's the case. Why not? I feel, Okay, let me just first figure out then Zoshia's weakness again, so that way we can try to make the weapon. No, not that. That's totally where you see monsters, guys. Yeah. Zoshia. Your lucky number is dragon. Yep, your lucky element is a dragon. Let's go. Okay. So, Lance it is.
Got something in mind?
Believe it or not, guys, Lance is actually a weapon that I happen to like in this game. I actually like it a lot more than World. I've tried it in World recently. I'm not very happy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is this? What is this? Holy crap, dude. My guy. There's no way this thing looks that cool. No way this thing looks that cool. Oh, come on, game. I hate being teased. Alright, we need to get it then. So, add to wish list, naturally.
Ready to get to work?
We need this first. You know what? Primary, it's get replaced in the primary. Which means we're getting good old gore.
Perfection.
That's what we're fighting Zoshia with, guys.
Now that's a good
Holy shit, dude. Do I need a shield any bigger? What is this? Dude, this looks like it straight up comes from Dark Souls. Holy crap, dude. No shot, we're using this. I have very little experience, by the way, guys, with this.
Understood.
But that's not going to stop me from using it. As soon as we get to our base, I see.
I'll get ready too.
No, yeah, here. Dang, dude, that looks so good. Oh my gosh. I hope you're looking at this, you two. I hope you're looking at this. By the way, guys, if you guys are still here, remember what I told you guys? That's them. They're here in this stream, so if you want to send some love over to Ageless and Grimy and Gamey, you could definitely go to their channel on Twitch and send them some love. Because, again, they do more stuff like this where they do giveaways, and if you want to, you know, support what they do a variety of stuff like myself. Majority of the time they will play Magic the Gathering, which eventually one day, guys, you're going to see me hop on that game and play Arena. I promise Ageless and Grimy I will definitely be doing that. I'm just, as you can see, I'm occupied with other games. But yep, we will respect the request here for Ageless. Next 5 hunts, we're using Lance. And that means we're getting various Lances. But that also means that whatever our secondary weapon is on us, we are going to be rocking with that as well. Even if it's something that I'm used to. But, with this, I really don't want to fight this monster alone. So, yes, you get in the flare. We're going to... This fight, I'm honestly going to say this fight is so much better of an experience when you're fighting with others. You're getting the whole experience, guys, when you fight with allies. This fight specifically, actually. Get rid of those. We don't need those. We are... I think shock traps will work. I don't think pitfalls work. So that's fine. We're going to have bomb barrels because I'm feeling daring, as Squidward would say. Daring today, are we? Yes. Yes, I am. Alright, so... we're going to bring the adamant pills. So I'm going to say this, guys. There's a difference between having armor skin, mega armor skin, and adamant and pills in this game. Well, there's a difference between all of these. Seeds are good the moment you use them. They're good for a certain amount of time until you faint. Drinks are very similar in how they work. By the time you get to the mega armor skin, that's ideally where you want to be. Most people don't use the pills because the pills are good for 20 seconds. I don't know if they changed that here, but they're good for 20 seconds. So typically that's what I would do, and if a monster is going to be building up to a huge attack, big bang attack so to speak, you're going to want to get ready, basically. I don't really know how to use longsword too much. The beta I did, but you know what?
Have a nice hunt.
We'll have the, as Ageless calls it, we'll have the weeaboo stick. And we'll do that. But yeah, guys. Basically, being able to make the upgrades that I'm making on my channel isn't really possible without people like my subscribers or those who are gifting subs. It's not without their help to be able to do that. Because then I'm actually able to get... what is it? I'm able to actually help. Not only myself, but you guys too. Because, you know, I have something that's pretty good. Alright, so that's that. Alright, yep. I know there's a lot of sidestepping here. I am like in glaive mode right now, so like I'm holding down the L2 key. Why am I doing that, dude? I mean, it is the focus mode button too, to be honest. Ooh, okay. What was that? Okay. Alright, I gotta put that shield up. Alright. Ooh, let's go. I know what that is. I know how to do that, guys. Nope. Get the F out of there. I know what I'm had. Let me get... Alright. And knowing this, let's go ahead and buff up. So this is usually the buffing routine. That's fine. Alright. Let's get out of here. You definitely don't want to get caught. And we're actually running earplugs, guys. I actually have a build that's naturally running. What monster, Ageless? It's Zoshia. The weapon that I just crafted, based off of your request, that is actually Gormagala. Oh, this is the running? Bro, I don't know how I'm doing this. Wow, we can actually run for a while, dude. I love Gore. One of my... Yeah, dude. Basically, Gore is, he's Nergigante in this game. No, it's good that we actually ate the seed. Alright, let's, cure ourselves here. Alright, let's do this. Perfect. Alright, grab that, please. Alright, grab that. Perfect.
Ads coming. Subscribe to the channel if you want ads no more.
Okay. I don't like this one. Actually, how would I fare against this? Because we are technically running. I just have to, you know, heal a little bit here. Yeah, I know, dude. Dude, like, this is actually pretty cool. I love this mechanic. I'm pretty sure I'm safe. I just don't know, man. I gotta take the caution here. Yep, let's get those extra little bits of damage here where we can. How does this work? Alright. I do know this is a precision-based weapon. Alright. We do have 3 levels of Heartbreaker on here. So we should be doing something here. Oh, right in the nether region, boys. Oh, heck yeah, bro. Let's go. Woo! Yes, Heartbreaker on Lance. Nice for sure, yeah. I actually had it with dual blades, so the Zoshia dual blades with the entirety of the Ebony Ode Garen setup with that burst, dude. That's like, it's free. It's so free. Ah, that's fair. I didn't block. I should have blocked. Like, that build is just asking for parts to just fall off. And I kid you not, like, when I was testing it out, it really was. It was just going absolutely bonkers.
I'm glad you're alright. Don't worry, you'll get him next time.
Alma, I don't like your words of encouragement. Thank you very much. I want you to be a little bit more negative Nancy for me. Just be a little bit more of a negative Nancy, you know? Encourage me that way, because if there's anything that people should know about me, is that I tend to do that myself. I'm a self-deprecating... Okay. Ooh. That is insane. You know the funny thing, Grimy, about that? You won't be able to see what Michael is doing. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. I think I know what that is. But right now, Michael's actually lurking right now. If you notice, the comment section there is actually active. So, because of that, he's been evicted from his spot. So right now, he's just lurking. Oh, wait a minute. Nice. Okay, hold on. I'm getting this. I'm actually getting the hang of this. I did pick like one of the hardest monsters, obviously, in this game to do that. Oh yeah, he's lurking. If you want to actually see a little bit more of him, I have no problems in raising it back up. Lurkers on Twitch are for me. I don't know about that. Looks like Michael's trying to show the example here. Okay, time to, as they say in an abridged version or like a fan-made version of the Monster Hunter series, time to bird up. Cool thing about this, you can actually do like little interactions with Zoshia, with certain slinger type. Alright, let him go through his Tigrex phase. Nice, guys. Alright. Alright, cool. Okay. I'm slowly trying to hit. Nope. Backing off there. Definitely don't want to go down here. And because we are so close, I don't want to be the reason we all go down. There we go. Let me just back off here. Cool thing is, we can get rid of this. Yeah, I don't think you need this tail, my man. Come on. Lose the tail. Lose the tail. Or hit you right there. That's fair, that's fair. Woo! Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. We got this. Alright. Let's just heal up all the way. And because we are so close here, we're gonna eat this. And, cool little facts for anyone who plays this game but didn't know. Eat your well done steaks if you want a max potion. It basically gives it to you for free. Yep, come on. There we go. Oh, wait, I smell it. There's wounds around. Yep. There we go, boys. Yeah. Completely inaccurate, but, you know, it works. Dude. That's a Zoshia fight with a weapon I don't really use. But of course, I see that the Weeb squad came in. We got our dude right over there. And the rest of them just left. Oh, Kit and Bevson. Yes. See you soon, Tech. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, Grinding Gaming. And thank you, Ageless, man. You guys are rock stars. And the same for all of my, for everyone who subs to me. Whether you're gifting a sub, or you yourself decided to sub. You guys are awesome. Trust me, if anything was to break down, that's kind of like the fear that I have, among other things. But you know, with you guys by my side, we'll be able to kind of lift ourselves up, and we'll lift each other up together. Guard up and fire attack. Okay, I could do that, actually. But yep, that means you guys now have been spoiled with Zoshia. Whoops. But hey. Time slinger ammo hit a monster's weak point or cause a special reaction. Alright. Okay, let's see here. No, I think actually this might be as good as any time, to pretty much call it. I think this is, yeah, we'll go ahead and call it here for now. We definitely made quite a bit of progress. We made a badass weapon here. Dude. Freaking A, man. If it wasn't for the recommend, then clearly we wouldn't have such a cool looking lance. And with a cool looking outfit, too. I would say thank you guys for hopping on the stream, enjoying our time here, guys, with me. And, you know, I hope we can do more of this in the future. And again, like I mentioned, be on the lookout for any future giveaways that we are planning on doing. And once we actually start doing those, on my Discord, I will actually have an official area where we will make the rule set for those. But for right now, I'll just kind of reiterate it to you guys as we go along. But yeah, keep that in mind. And again, on my Twitch channel and in the description below on YouTube, I will have the links to my Discord. So definitely hop on in there. I would love to have you guys come in there. Chatter up a storm, the more the merrier, as they always say. So, see you guys later. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and just come to this screen right here, where you'll get to see this. So, let me go ahead and save this game right now. And from there, I'll say my final words. For those who have joined, hey guys, thank you for joining. Unfortunately, we're going to be ending the stream right now, but if you guys want to go and enjoy future streams for me, hop on Twitch, hop on my channel, and, you know, give it a follow. You'll be able to have your ear close to the ground. You'll be able to see what I do next, what I post next, and what kind of live stream we will be doing. I play a variety of games for those who just joined. This just happened to be Monster Hunter Monday, but I do play Monster Hunter on Mondays, Elden Ring on Tuesdays, and random games on Thursday and Friday, and of course I play Destiny 2 on Sundays. So with our random game days, if by any chance we, oh, I don't know, we decide I want to make more progress in a game, we go back to that game. If we decide to play, or we could play a brand new game. So yeah, we just recently played this past game, No Man's Sky. That was a huge and wonderful experience to play that game after so many years of not playing it. We're definitely gonna hop back in that game. But stay tuned for that. That will probably be on either Thursday or Friday. Wednesday and Saturday are my days off. Just keep that in mind, because trying to do this for 6 days a week is actually pretty, let's just say it wrecked me. It will wreck me because I have work full time. So, till then, I'll see you guys next time, and ta-ta for now, as I usually say in my old videos. And who knows, even in this. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. C'est la vie. Sayonara. Adios. Goodbye.